Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday night for Street Fighter V number 5 as part of Quarantine League, an ongoing points-based series presented to you by Battle Lounge. And I'm joined tonight by a new commentary partner.
I'm Rurik. I've been around the Portland scene quite a few times. Every now and then I'd really like to participate in what they do.
Yeah, I mean, you played Street Fighter V since probably half the people in this chat were even born, bro. Yeah, but you got Unist going on up in Seattle. Kind of your main swing right now. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, but you played some mean Sakura. Put some pretty big names and body bags in your day. So
and definitely hung out in the Turn Wasters Cove more than a few times.
I'm a founding member, bro. Tell me about it. Well, how the hell are you, man? It's been a long time since we've talked over voice.
Doing good. Just got back from a few day long hiking type of road trip.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, went and explored around central Washington, Leavenworth. Went to Wenatchee.
Okay.
Winthrop, that, all those areas.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tight. I've done a little bit of wandering around there. There's some really nice hiking trails in Yelm that go up to some nice cliff faces and stuff. Hiked around there a little bit. Beautiful country out there.
Oh yeah.
I guess Yelm's not really like central Washington. It's just kind of more south, but but yeah, I mean, that sounds tight. I haven't had any such interesting outings recently, except my homie Roberto over at Fisticuts gave me this clean as fuck fade. Look at that shit. It's
that is clean.
It's a gradient, bro. It's a gradient. You can rate it on hex codes for sure. He's got that shit on lock. And yeah, if you guys are ever in the area, if you're in the Portland area, you're looking for a haircut, go hit up my guy Roberto at Fisticuts. He's over in Southeast Portland near 12th and Division, and he'll get you fixed up, and he takes COVID precautions very seriously. I wouldn't trust anybody else to go in and get my hair cut in these weird times.
Does he still have that, I want to say it was the hyper fighting machine?
Yeah, and actually so we got a homie who's an artist who works in a studio right next door to Roberto's, and we got Battle Lounge has a few arcade cabinets down there right now, and he's got a few of his own, and they got I think they have a hyper fighting. One hyper fighting machine, maybe two. Well, I think one hyper fighting machine for sure. But yeah, hyper fighting, that's Roberto's jam. And honestly, on Sega Genesis pads, I don't think anybody could beat him.
Yeah, I've heard tale of his hyper fighting Honda.
Mm-hmm. Bro, if you've only heard about his Honda, wait till you see his Blanca. The man's a terror.
Is hyper fighting the version where Honda could do hands while walking forward?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, that's so fucked up. That was so fucked up.
Oh man, and the best part of it is that there's no piano inputs in Street Fighter 2. So when you mash hands with Honda, you just have to mash the same button. So you just look like an idiot, just smashing the same button, holding forward. But not as big of an idiot as the guy like me who's getting beat up by it because I don't know what to do. But yeah, that's.
So what do we got here for the first match? I see Quijibo and a name that I'm not familiar with.
Well, I'm going to take a guess on the pronunciation of the name and say that's Tubes de la Curge, but you all know him as Merman. He's having to borrow a friend's PS4 for tonight's event.
Ah, yeah.
Merman, of course, local Zangief player, developing Honda player, been around our tournaments for quite a while, and was a finalist last season for our Season 1 Quarantine League finals.
Yeah, I remember I've seen a few really good sets between him and Trusty Penguin.
Yeah. And those are always interesting because there's everybody has animosity towards Bison, of course. But Bison players, especially, generally speaking, their least favorite character to fight has historically been Zangief, especially because in the first couple seasons of the game, the matchup was so horrendously bad for Bison that they all just seem to grow to hate him pretty much, even more than the average person hates fighting Bison. So yeah, gives you some interesting moments.
And Quijibo is actually sticking to the Nash. I remember him talking about it.
So Quijibo probably won the most tournaments on Balrog back in Season 2. He's a very skilled and adaptive player, but Nash was actually his first main in Street Fighter V back in Season 1.
Yeah, back when Nash was completely busted.
Oh yeah, ridiculous. And of course, Quijibo's a Fairweather fan, hopped off the character immediately as soon as he got nerfed.
Of course.
So they're starting off pretty patient here.
Yeah, I'm really liking the spacing on these booms.
Yeah, he's setting up a nice defensive wall here, and is not overcommitting on too much.
Yeah, now
Oh, look at that! Grabbed him right through the boom. That's craziness. Oh, nice spear reversal to get out. Nice anti-air. Oh, nice, calling him out pretty well on that. Oh, there it is. Oh, he missed the confirm, but he's putting the damage on.
Oh, but no real punish. Okay, just back to that pressure. Pokes, booms.
Quijibo's not... Oh, not a counter hit, so that's not going to combo. Oh, nice. Putting some distance between him and the corner. Merman's got a little bit of a life lead to make up. Still, just let go of that. He had the V skill held. If he had just held it for a little bit longer, I am pretty sure he would have been able to get a kill or near kill out of that punish.
Possibly, but like even with the V skill armor, if he takes more armor than he has health remaining, he still just dies.
True, but you also only take 50% damage when absorbing on armor.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was full damage.
I think that was like a Season 3.5.
Oh, that armor into grab, that was sick.
Yeah, that was really nice. Oh, called it out with the V-shift. Yeah, the V-shift's a new mechanic, of course, for this last update, and for characters like Nash who don't really have real reversals, it's kind of a godsend defensive tool, because you can, obviously there's risk to it, and people can read it, but it does give you like a nice, relatively safe wake-up option to just get out of pressure, which is has kind of been one of people's main complaints with Street Fighter V. Oh, and that throw.
Do Nash's EX kicks? That's not a reversal?
Only upper body invincible, unless that got changed in the last patch, because there's a lot of changes in this last patch, and and I'm still playing catch up on that. But if that hasn't changed, then it's only upper body invincible.
Yeah, I pretty much read through the like 5 pages of Ryu changes, and then the 1 page of Sakura changes, and that was the extent of it.
Yeah, yo, Ryu for real, dude. This, like, I don't know if the meta is borne out enough yet to see how strong he actually is, but like, there's that Topanga tier list that's been floating around, and they put him in B tier, and I think that's 100% possible. His changes are really good, to the point where some of the stuff I'm just like, all right, come on, guys. Tatsu's hit crouchers now, like.
I don't necessarily mind that. It like the damage output on a clean hit is just massive now. Oh man, the one bar conversion damage that he has when he's in V Trigger 2 now is obscene. Yeah. It's like just get a connect and it's like 350 damage or some shit like that on 1 bar. I don't even know if G gets that. Well, G definitely gets it when he's in V Trigger, I'll say that much at least. Alright, so right back into it here. And we're seeing Merman sticking with Geef here. I was kind of expecting him to maybe go to his Honda, because he's trying to train up Honda for some of these matches where, Zangief has a little... Yeah, where he struggles a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Kind of a familiar start here. Quijibo setting up a nice low commitment wall here to just try to prevent Merman. Oh, he had a huge punish available to him there. Did not take the heavy punch SPD that he had. I really, really like how Quijibo does such a good mix of just throwing booms, checking with buttons, and then every now and then just dashing in, doing either buttons or throw. Just it's a style he's really good at playing. He's used Blanca, Balrog, Ed, Nash, and a lot of those characters have the kind of movement and buttons that he likes, where he can kind of just play this sort of more relaxed game and just constantly walk out of reach of your buttons and just whip punish you. Man, it was looking pretty bad for Kuijibo having gotten walked all the way back to the corner, but all it takes is one whiff command grab.
Yeah, exactly. And Nash is one of those characters where he can be extremely hard to lock down in the corner because he has his V, his V trigger 1, his V skill, not his V skill, but his V reversal gives him a lot of mobility options. Ooh, look at that! Armor absorb directly into EXSPD. This could be the start of something here.
Oh. Could have been big.
I think he read a backdash there, or maybe he was trying to catch he delayed it to catch a V shift, maybe.
Yeah, I could actually see that. Because if you hit a V shift, you can crush counter it, right?
Probably, I would imagine so. Yeah, you can. Pretty even on life here. Ooh, kind of a.
Ooh, that looked risky, but I don't know how fast that V reversal is.
It's decently quick. It's pretty safe to V reversal that V trigger on block too because he has a lot of recovery time.
Oh no, he lost life lead. Okay, he has it back.
Now it's tough. What's he got? Oh, that's it. No, can't do it anymore. Even if he got an SPD, the timer would have ran out.
Yep.
All right, well, there it is. We got Kuijibo winning the first match of our 5th Street Fighter V tournament here as part of Quarantine League Season 2, presented to you by Battle Lounge. And if you're just jumping in now and you're not 100% sure what's going on, this is tournament 5 out of 6 for our regular season play for Quarantine League Season 2. So we're going to have our last round of tournaments in 2 weeks. And then after that, we'll have a last chance qualifier and a finals. So it'll be 3 weeks stacked back to back of events for Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7, and Street Fighter 5.
Now, I have not been keeping up enough with the current league standings. I'm gonna take a peek here.
Yeah, if you the overall standings, I think like Street Fighter 5 is in an interesting place right now because we have some very clear points leaders. Like you just see it and you know Anthony is going to be in there, and you know Trusty Penguin. Good. Yeah, so like we got a couple people you look at it like, well, they're obviously locks because nobody's going to score enough points to knock them out of top 8. But there's like a really thick stack of players that only have like single-digit points right now in like 4th and 5th place and down.
Yeah, like I'm seeing Devin and Sam B. Very much regulars to seeing them in grand finals of any of our brackets here.
Yeah, and honestly, like if anybody else gets an overall win on a tournament that isn't already a points leader, they're pretty much a lock for top 8 right now. So there's still a lot of volatility in the point standings. So by no stretch are things settled. Like some of the other standings, like Soul Calibur 6 is getting pretty thick, Tekken 7's getting pretty thick. But we've really only had like the same 2 or 3 people getting the overall win on these tournaments here. Like every single time at these Street Fighter V ones.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and a lot of this is also just like consistency. You come out to a lot of events, you're going to get a lot of points.
That does count for a lot, yeah.
Yeah, because to my knowledge, Penguin hasn't won many tournaments, if any. But
I think he got the overall win 2 weeks ago, or was it the tournament before that?
But yeah, like so he's won it once. But the rest of his points end up coming from just having shown up and placed decently well at just a lot of these.
Right, exactly. And honestly, like with the way the point standings are right now, even coming out and just placing like 3rd twice would probably make you competitive on points.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we got Yusef rating us with a party of 4. His DJ stream must have just ended. Thank you so much for the raid, bro. If you guys ever like some good tunes, go check out our guy Yusef Hatlani on his Twitch. He streams regularly on Sundays, and he's got a great stream.
How do I pronounce this Kage player's name?
In Third Eye Vision.
In Third Eye Vision, all right.
AKA Sarge, the other guy that usually sits in your chair when I commentate. You know him, you love him. And then there's Scarlet Zero over here, level 69 Vega, very nice. And I love Third Eye's Kage. He's come a long way as a player since picking up this character to challenge himself, and I think that's really tight. But I've been loving how Scarlet Zero's been playing recently. He's definitely on the come up for sure.
Okay, just some safe pressure here from Kage. Oh.
Oh, nice into the heavy roll there. Okay, Third Eye got the side switch, so he's going for that corner there. Vega's also one of those characters that tends to be kind of hard to lock down in the corner. Oh, the dash up command grab, so tricky. That's such a spooky option on a character like Vega who has movement speed like that.
Yep, and something I'm like already noticing from in Third Eye Vision here is they are keeping their pressure like tight, but not in a way that can really open someone up. They're just, you know, doing basic frame trap into basic frame trap, and then they just get spaced out. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Scarlet Zero here is doing a lot of just like dashing in, command grabbing. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's a lot more challengeable, but it also leads to opening someone up a lot more.
Right, exactly. And as soon as they start, grab him right out of the air. Oh, lucky back throw. Could be the start of something, maybe.
And Third Eye Vision has to take some kind of risk to actually open him up now. Nope.
Yeah. And it's tough. You know, Kage's one of those characters. I think he's 900, 925 on health, so one of the lower health characters in the game for sure. Pretty tough to make that kind of comeback happen on a character like that. Man, Scarlet Zero played it so safe too. They almost had a full life bar there. This is one of those matchups, right, where it's like perennially most people I would say I've looked at Vega as a pretty low tier character, and I mean certainly if you're going on tournament results alone, can't argue that you don't see many Vegas in like high level competitive play.
Yeah, outside of like Bolt Strike, I'm not really seeing anyone.
Yeah, I mean there's good ones out there. Doomsnake, I think is his name.
Oh yeah.
Tight. Arlieth is tight. But you know, it's not a matchup that a lot of people know very well because he's so uncommon. So it's like, and I think people just kind of sleep on him. It's like, why would I learn the Vega matchup? To fight the two people that use him? Fuck no. You know, they're not going to spend the time to do it. And then they're like, they get in the tournament, they're like, oh, there's a Vega here.
Yeah. Oh, and he knows how to play.
Yeah, exactly. You can get mixed up pretty bad. Oh, nice. Keeping it nice and clean. Putting himself on match point. Scarlet Zero is. Yeah, this is tough. Kage has great damage, but pretty stubby buttons for the most part. And so, you know, Scarlet Zero is just using these longer reach buttons of Vegas to control space so risklessly. It's making it really hard for Third Eye to get in here.
Yeah. Third Eye Vision seems to be a little bit too reliant on that charge V skill. And
yes.
It's just whiffing. So it's just not really working out.
Oh, V shifted out of the overhead stomp. And it's Scarlet Zero's just walking himself back to the corner like every time. So which can be kind of risky, but he finds his way out before Third Eye can ever get anything going on it. I used to see K-Brad do that stuff on Cammy a lot, both at 4 and 5.
That crouch strong really just anti-aired the crossup.
Okay,
No, that's...
Oh, he threw him. Uh-oh. No, that is... You can do that kind of like jump back or jump challenges on Vegas when he's doing the
if he's gonna go for the low button, yeah, but
when you're in the corner like that, it's fuck city population you kind of gotta just know how that situation plays out, because I don't think there's too much of a mix up to it. I think you just gotta know which way to block and what's gonna happen. Some characters can shut it down pretty easily, like Kage's Crouch Fierce probably just shuts that down, but I don't know for sure because the move has weird hurt boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, but good stuff from Scarlet Zero, good stuff from Third Eye. This was, of course, double elimination, so we're going to be seeing these guys in we're going to see Third Eye over in losers bracket here coming up in just a little bit.
And now we are going to see a hell of a good match here between Rain and Sam B.
Oh, old rivalry coming up here. Rain and Sam B, both long-standing members of the Street Fighter V community, and obviously have both been part of the scene and playing fighting games for a lot longer before than that. yeah, both really cool guys. I respect that. I respect the hell out of both of them. But I think I think Rain's leveled up quite a bit as a player, even in just the last couple of years, and he was already, I think, one of the best Laura players on the whole West Coast.
Yep.
And Sam was a Cammy player for most of the time he's played Street Fighter V, and he had really good results with Cammy. And probably for about the last year, I'd say he's been maybe even longer. He's been pretty much playing Ibuki exclusively, and he has a somewhat unconventional Ibuki because he doesn't really do a lot of like fancy setups and stuff or crazy mix-ups. He knows how to set up a left-right. He knows how to set up a shimmy, and it's kind of like if he just kind of has like one of each, that's like pretty much good enough for him.
Yeah.
And then he pretty much just plays against the opponent's psychology and makes really good use of what is arguably Ibuki's grossest tool, which is the EX kunai. And he kind of almost plays her. I mean, it makes sense for Sam because he kind of plays her sort of similar to how he likes to play Cammy, which is like an extremely willful rush down game that's like very buttonsy, but also backed up with an EX kunai instead of a dive kick, which is probably better. But Rain's like the complete opposite. Rain's got fancy setups for days. This guy is a Laura specialist, and he's a scientist, and he's a mad scientist at that.
Unless you've done your homework, Rain will completely mow you down.
Right, exactly. And Rain's a pretty solid player overall, but there's just some situations where he can just get you in one good knockdown, and that can just be the game. Pretty slow start here. They're kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah, I like that walk back into a neutral jump to avoid that clap pressure.
Yeah, that was really smart. Trying to veer reversal to get out there. That probably would have worked if it was an EX kunai.
Oh, that regular kunai, it hit so high that it was still minus on hit.
Yeah, that could definitely happen. Oh,
yeah, the same side.
Oh, look at what setup is this? Oh, smart V shifting out. That I think that kind of threw Rain off balance there because he had a lot of momentum going into that V trigger activation there, and it just all dissipated with that V shift. Uh-oh, the online infinite.
Yeah.
Not today. Sam only letting himself get wrecked by it twice.
I was somewhat anticipating the Sam DP.
Okay,
oh, nice, confirmed.
Yeah, that's gonna put him in a good situation here. Oh, nice buffer into the medium punch elbow for Rain. All right, Rain's got all the life in the world at this point. Sam may yet get another V trigger this round though.
Rain's still opting to use mostly V reversals. I haven't really seen him do a ton of V shifting.
Yeah, and I think some players are just kind of still feeling that option out. Aren't fully integrating it into their gameplay quite yet. Ooh, chases him down with the overhead. Pretty risky.
Yeah, that definitely could have cost him the match, but hey, it got the point.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what if it didn't work? Well, I knew it was going to work. So it did.
Yeah. Ooh, punish.
Blocked EX elbow. Yeah, that is Laura's one armored move, but it has like 17 frames of startup or something. It's very slow.
Yeah, it's mostly you're hard calling out like fireballs.
Right, exactly. And Rain gets some great pressure here. He's got Sam in the corner. Oh, V-shifting in the corner doesn't get you out of anything. Ooh, somehow avoids that thunderclap.
No check on the dash through.
Oh, the V-reversal paying off, getting him out of the corner. Excellent, excellent.
Okay, Rain's starting to play a little bit more conservative, but the anti-air.
Anti-air coming in hot. That was nice stuff, nice stuff.
Laura wins.
And that's got to feel good for Rain too, because honestly, one of the most frustrating parts about fighting Ibuki is never knowing when you can commit to an anti-air because she's always got that kunai ready to go, and it can just mess you up really bad for trying to anti-air her.
You just have to trust your gut on when you're going to try to anti-air Ibuki.
Exactly. Oh man, Sam is cooking with oil right off the start of the round here, almost into stun territory for Rain.
Oh, nice.
Gets the jump out.
And no more stun drop.
Yeah, got all that stun off him. Oh, the V-shift paying off in the corner that time. Oh, Rain
How did the
is...
anti-air worked twice?
Yeah,
like
that's...
usually, like, the Laura anti-air, it covers such a narrow angle that it just whiffs on airborne opponents just, like, all the time.
A lot, yeah. Oh, too far away to get the punish. Zoroardo'd with
Come
the
back?
trigger.
Okay.
Caught him walking back there. Sam's got a point on his side now. He's trying to tie this set up. Ooh, nice. I think that was a whiff punish. I think that kunai just completely missed.
Another command grab. Will we do a third? Nah, just kept it real. Oh, he wanted the switch.
Yeah, I think he did want the side switch there.
EX elbow just to escape. I really like that.
Yeah, totally worth a bar. Oh, big crush counter. Rain is going to put himself on match point with that.
And more importantly, he's doing this for Team 20-inch dongs.
Yeah, let's shout out to 20-inch dongs. Those guys are pillars of the community, holding the whole community up. Actually, I don't know if that.
Kids.
I don't know if that's real at all. If I'm accidentally standing something more horrible than I would suspect. And full disclosure, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
I mean, knowing Christian,
he wouldn't be in some shitty place, like, you know, if anything really bad. Just a bunch of thirsty weebs, maybe. Oh, nice juggle into the right up. Okay, Sam is looking pretty good to tie this up, but both of Rain's meters are completely full, which means it could...
Laura and Trigger is incredibly scary.
Oh, but that confirmed... Oh, that was almost it right there. Oh, and the fake cross-up, that... Unblockable. It's like, that shit, it preys on every built-up urge you have to see a jump forward in front of you and start blocking cross-up, and you just die for that. It's so hard. You have to just be thinking about it and be like, okay, next time he jumps, I'm not gonna do it. You know, if you think that he's looking for that. And Sam goes for that option a lot because it has like a 99% success rate of closing rounds out.
Yep. So, fun fact with that cross-up kunai, Cadence, whenever she would do that to me, I almost always blocked it because my old man reactions just had me blocking regular. But I had her believing for the longest time that I was just godlike.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm you know, these are the kind of things you learn playing anime. You learn how to block shit. Backdashing out. Okay, Sam.
Oh,
Sam
good check on the dash.
Yeah, Sam didn't really get anything going off that beat trigger. Rain even got out of the corner there. Nice anti-air. All right, not quite dead yet.
Oh.
Baited throw. Rain tech so early though he didn't get punished for it. All right, this is tough. He's got one kunai left. Okay, reloaded. Oh, it's so tricky. So
match point for Sam.
Yeah, match point for Sam. A reversal of the fates. You know, that's got a sting. Dying with your V trigger on you like that when you know that one could connect is all you really need. Nice hit at the low there.
Oh. Yep, there we go. That was the Sam DP I've been waiting for.
Nice little confirm there.
Oh,
caught him teching, and that's gonna stun. That's it. Sam B taking it 2-0 over Rain. Excellent match from both players.
I think it was a 2-1.
2-1, sorry, yeah, 2-1, you're right.
Rain got to match point twice.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, it's like, you only got there because I wasn't playing serious. It's like, as soon as I realized I could lose, I turned the hat backwards.
Alright, so up next, we got Nate P and Dagger G. Hopefully, we're going to see an Ed mirror.
It's everybody wants to see it. Ed versus Ed. Ed on Ed violence. Ed is,
he's considerably better this season.
He is straight up gross with some of the stuff that he's got these days. His V trigger too, it just guard breaks.
Yep.
You can't do anything about it other than V reversal or get guard broken. I was like, you don't even have to charge it? What is this?
The damage, on guard breaks in this game is low at least, but damn, like you can hella close out rounds with it.
Yeah, it starts you at 50% scaling, but you know you can still commit some meter or something to that, or use super, and and I mean, if you got 100 health left and you get guard broken, you know you're probably dead from that just for blocking. So so it's pretty nasty.
And it's their own fault. They shouldn't have needed to block.
Yeah, that's what are you doing blocking like a dummy? Yeah, and I don't know who to expect to see. I know that Dagger's going to use Ed because I pretty much I don't know how hard he's committing to this, but last time I was talking with him, it sounded like he was pretty much giving up on Guile at this point because he got nerfed pretty hard in this last patch.
Yeah.
Like, his Sobot kick got nerfed again. I think this is like the third time they've nerfed that move.
They also nerfed his booms.
Yeah, they nerfed his booms. They're not even plus on block anymore. I'm just like, damn, guys, was Guile really that good this season? Like a few seasons ago, Guile was dominant and needed some balancing for sure. But like,
even last season, he wasn't that dominant.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's such a weird choice. But we are seeing the Ed mirror here. Nate Free is on the offensive. Takes the corner early. Dagger G fighting his way out. Yeah, Ed, another one of those characters who's really hard to keep in the corner because he's got that stand heavy punch. He's got a good escape fear reversal, good movement.
Don't forget the one button DP.
Yeah, the one button DP.
Pressuring Ed in general can be pretty scary just because of that.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of characters, it's like you know, having a slow reversal is generally considered a bad thing, which Ed definitely has. But the one positive effect of it is that if somebody has a 3-frame DP, you only have to block for 3 frames, and then you can resume your offense, and you're safe from a reversal.
Yep.
But not with Ed. You got to block for like, what is it, like 17 frames or something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty slow because like a lot of times you can technically somewhat OS it by doing like a jab, and you should be able to block in time if he does that.
Right, exactly. Oh, nice. Oh, Nate's getting a lot of pressure going on here.
Oh. Wait, does Ed have a cross-up button? Oh, what? Kicks? Really?
I'm pretty sure he does. It's got to be either like medium kick or light kick.
Yeah, probably. But man, I was just not expecting that random kicks from Nate.
Well, the kicks are throw invincible. So you can sometimes read throws with that stuff. Ooh, that was a good reversal from Nate. Dagger has a pretty good life deficit to make up for here, and doesn't have very many resources. Yeah, so that's gonna go to Nate over there.
Final round.
Coming into this round with a big shiny bar of EX on his side. I mean, Dagger G is an extremely skilled player across multiple games. His skill is borne out in 3, 4, and 5, and he was a finalist in our last season's Quarantine League series. So he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. But the way
if I remember correctly, the finals were him and Music G last season.
Finals were me and Music G.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I think Dagger was third or fourth overall. I think so. Yeah. All right, Nate Free's got a little bit of a life lead to make up here, but he is working Dagger to the corner. There's that guard break. Yep. And you know, not a ton of damage on it, but that corner carry meant a lot in that situation.
That is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, that is. What the lucky back throw? That was crazy.
He was mashing that. You already know he was mashing that.
Oh, big time. Oh, reading the jump. Nobody home. So close. Oh, he missed the...
No.
Oh my God, Rurik.
Yeah, that desperation DP cost him.
Yeah, unfortunately, and I thought for a second there, I was like, "Oh, that's it right there," because the second to last flicker that Dagger G connected with there could have gone right into super, and I guess he must have missed the input or wasn't looking for it or something. He could have just ended it right there. Nate got a second chance at life.
But he wasn't all that ready. Man.
Oh, Dagger taking the corner early this time. Using that charge stand heavy punch to get out. Ed's stand medium kick is such a good poke, honestly. I mean, I know it's just like, it's not exactly like the fanciest button out there. You're not going to get a lot of damage from it and stuff, but it's pretty quick. It's got a great hitbox.
What I'm really looking for right now is seeing the triple stand medium punch button, or combo from Ed that he has now.
Oh, yeah. Stand medium punch to stand medium punch to stand medium punch.
I think part of it, like, that has to have like a micro lock in it, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because people were saying it's kind of hard, and if it didn't require a micro lock, there'd be nothing hard about that. Dang, Dagger taking a pretty convincing round there. I think Nate's got to make some adjustments here pretty quick, because Dagger is on match point. I really like the way Nate was playing, but I think Dagger is adjusting a little bit quicker here right now.
Just in general, like, Nate has gotten a few like good jump-ins.
Mm-hmm.
His ground game hasn't been scary enough to like really let him get away with the jumps.
Dagger is really putting on the pressure here. Nate managing to find a little bit of distance. All right, Nate coming up on his V trigger here. They are using different V triggers. It's kind of like the V trigger 1 being the kind of utility V trigger, and V trigger 2 having all of that nice combo potential.
Yep. Speaking of, Nate in V trigger 2 now.
Not wasting any of that V trigger yet. Nice, he
Okay.
walked him all the way
V
back.
trigger 1. Don't give him too much space. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
got the guard break through the fireball. That was so smart.
I'm
Pressure's
surprised he
on
didn't
against-
combo. Maybe
Yeah,
he
same
delayed
here.
the fireball a little too much.
15 seconds left on the clock. Still got a bit of a life lead to make up here.
Really, any poke can go into critical. That's it.
Oh, that's it. Unfortunate. Yeah, and it's kind of getting to that point where it's like, yeah, Nate had super, but even if he connected with it, Ed's super takes so long to fully animate that if you get it with too few seconds left on the clock, even if that super would have won you the game, a lot of times just the damage will not have happened in time.
Yeah. That's
But-
one of the downsides to having a really long animation super.
Yeah, exactly. But on the plus side, your opponent has to watch themselves get beat up for like 30 seconds.
I don't know. It always kind of feels bad when you're like watching your opponent get beat up on screen, but like you see the "you lose" character letters show up.
It feels bad, man. All right. We're going to see Anthony stepping up to the plate here against his opponent, Chris.
Nano Devil Trigger.
Yeah, Nano Devil Trigger. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we're going to have coming up here. Yeah, man, I think this will be an interesting match. Anthony is the overall points leader for our Quarantine League Season 2 point standings in Street Fighter V right now. Definitely in terms of consistency and tournament results, Anthony is the strongest player in the bracket right now, I would say. He's definitely the guy to beat for sure. And we got Nano Devil Trigger stepping up to the plate here with Gil. Usually is who he's been playing recently, and his game with Gil has been leveling up quite a bit. And you know, Gil is one of the more technical characters in the game. Kind of unorthodox for Street Fighter V in the sense that he's got some unique systems, and he's kind of like a zoner character with some really high mix-up potential, especially in V-Trigger. So this will be interesting to see how this bears out.
So I see that you have a few. Are you planning on entering any of the before the finals?
I don't know yet. I guess it kind of depends. Because I do enjoy competing, but also it can be hard to source commentators for events like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so I don't know what I want to do with it this season. I'll have to think about that.
Clearly, the answer is to commentate your own sets.
Right, exactly. The best of both worlds. We did that once for a pretty low turnout Street Fighter 4 tournament we had, I think, last year. And the best part about doing that is that the commentators aren't even synced up anymore, because the commentator not playing is at least a couple seconds behind.
Oh yeah.
So it's almost like you hear him go. You'll hear the guy playing go like, ah, fuck, and you're like, all right, well, in about a second and a half, I'm going to see something crazy happen. And Anthony, of course, going with Ken. It's definitely his. I think it's the only character I've seen him play during this series. He has also in the past played some Ryu and Akuma. Definitely like Shoto kind of guy for sure. But Ken's his boy. He's really good at using his tool set. Yeah, this is one thing that that I really like about Antony's Ken, is he plays this kind of more close up fireball game than you would expect from a Ken typically.
That whiffed.
Oh, nice jump and got over the up fireball. It controls space quite nicely and pretty difficult to get around.
Oh, I don't like the back throw, but it worked out. This is gonna kill.
Yeah, this should kill. Didn't even have to spend bar to do it. Interesting that Antony's using V-Skill 2 here. I don't remember if I've seen him use this V-Skill in the past or not. I wonder if this is something that he's just trying out now, or if it's something that he likes for this matchup better.
Great reaction. Well, yeah, I do know that Ken's V-Skill 2 does go over fireballs pretty well. And so it might just be a character matchup then. Oh no! God confirmed.
Yeah, big punish opportunity and into the V-trigger, and he has corners, so this is going to lead to a good chunk of damage and pretty high mix-up potential here. Oh, the V-shift messed with it! That was interesting. Getting another chance at life here for Nano Double Trigger. Oh, boom. Antony's so...
this time.
Yeah, it's a death sentence to walk back against Antony at that range sometimes, because his crouch medium kick is... He confirms off that crouch medium kick into EX Tatsu so consistently.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting a spectating halted message here. I think that probably means they're just going back out to the queue here. Yep.
Yeah, no big deal. That was the end of the set anyway, so 1-0.
No. Yeah, 1-0 for Antony right now. I wonder if we're going to see a character switch from Nano Devil Trigger. I know he's kind of one of those guys who has messed with a lot of different characters over the years with Street Fighter V. I think he's been playing some Cammy more recently, so maybe we'll see that come out. His Gil is really nice, but Gil is such a tough character to use, and Antony's one of the toughest people you're going to find in this bracket for sure. So,
but I don't know how much good a character switch would necessarily do, because most of where he was getting opened up was just getting out footsied.
I agree, but it might just be more of like a comfort pick, picking a more linear character that he has more experience on to kind of bring things back down a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I definitely can see that. Okay, Anthony doing pretty good with these tap checks. No punish on that DP.
What is this, Street Fighter 2? Ken whiffing DPs not getting punished? Pretty even on life here. Nothing big happening yet. You can already see Anthony's looking for that EX Tatsu as soon as he got that bar. Oh, the stand heavy kick's coming out. Pressure's on.
And he switched back to V-Skill 1. He has that run.
Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting.
So it was definitely a matchup.
Yeah, it has to be a matchup thing. Maybe Cammy without having any fireball game, there's just no reason to pick the V-Skill 2 for him.
Yeah, especially because it's pretty reactable, especially if your character has...
Ooh, nice combo there. And we're kind of seeing some interesting stuff here from Nano Devil Trigger as well, kind of going with the uncommon Cammy V-Trigger here. I wonder how much Anthony has been exposed to this V-Trigger.
Oh, that's true. Man, it's been so long since I've run into a V-Trigger 2 Cammy.
Yeah, probably been like a year for me.
Yeah. Like, there was, like 1 month where people were, like, messing with Trigger. Eventually, like, wasn't much longer after that they all went back.
Yeah. Maybe this got some buffs in this last patch, too. They've buffed Cammy's V-Trigger 2, I think, a little bit ever since it came out, because it's just so unpicked, because V-Trigger 1 pretty much just has, like, the best of both worlds in terms of utility and combo ability.
And I'm really liking how Anthony, he always just does that like slight walk forward and then high blocks those EX dive kicks.
Yeah, those are nice.
Minus.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times those can be annoying to deal with, because if you're just holding back on them, you get the proximity guard, and it pretty much locks you in for whatever the Cammy wants to do, but walking forward makes it just that little bit more advantage in your favor. Oh, crush counter on the V-Skill 2, and then nice juggle into the spiral arrow. Oh, no, but it gets caught walking forward.
And that's it.
That's it. That's Anthony Barbecue taking it 2-0 over Nano Devil Trigger. Yeah, Ken's back medium punch. It's been nerfed before and stuff, but that's still a mean button, especially for checking forward motion like that. Comes out real quick, and it's confirmable into a lot of damage.
Yep. All right, and I see up next we're going to get Tim and Trusty Penguin.
Interesting. Okay.
Is Tim still rocking the Abigail?
If I had to hazard a guess, I would say he probably will pick Abigail, but I feel like Tim's a man who's always on the hunt for a new main, and I've been seeing him messing around with Rashid recently, among some other stuff, and I never fully know who he's going to pick, because he jumps between character archetypes and styles quite a bit, always just kind of looking for new stuff to try on. Like he was a Fong main at some point.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then he went to Zangief, and I was like, man, like night and day. It's like you ever go to the hotel and like jump straight from the hot tub into the pool. Tim must be all about that. Yeah, but Trusty Penguin, you already know who he's picking. He's a Bison main through and through.
Yeah, he doesn't have any subs, does he?
He does sub Urian and Falk to cover some of his matchups, but he has only a fraction of the experience on those characters that he does on M. Bison.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And honestly, a lot of M. Bison's worst matchups have been evened out quite a bit, just with the general evolution of the meta of the game and like how they've been balancing it, and the buffs that Bison's gotten over the years, along with some of the nerfs that some of his worst matchups like Zangief have gotten over the years.
Yeah, I'm still kind of perplexed that they nerfed the recovery on Zangief's stand heavy punch.
Yeah,
it
already was one of the easiest to punish moves in the game.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, nice, using the Abby Twister to get out. V-shift, popping out, calling the tire to his aid. Didn't get much from it. The Nitro run coming out. We're going into V-trigger now.
Okay, the reversal.
Oh, excellent conversion. That's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, that's an extremely difficult move to escape. That EX Blast from Bison will activate as soon as you get near it, and the hitbox on it is quite large, so jumping over it is oftentimes a risky proposition.
Yep.
Ooh, nice with punish on the stand heavy punch. Oh, but Trusty Penguin not falling asleep at the wheel, ready to deal with those nitro runs.
Yeah,
DX is going to keep him in the corner.
Man, all of these runs, they're getting challenged.
Yeah, Trusty Penguin is keeping Tim, aka Look at My Dance, quite honest here. Kind of running away with this round here. There it is. I was just about to say you can never count an Abigail out with V trigger and bar. Anything could happen. Anything. It's happened to me, it's happened to you.
Yeah, we've all been robbed by Abigail. Especially Season 3 Abigail.
Oh my god. Season 3.0 Abigail. We don't speak that name around here. It's like Voldemort.
Like, the only thing I had going for me in that matchup, Season 3, was the fact that Sakura's EXTP has so many hits that it actually shreds the armor.
Amazing. Yeah, because his Nitro Run has like, what does it have? It can have like 4 points of armor if you hit it on both its starting and, or its like run stage and the startup of the move stage. Oh, got a nice activate off that low there. Just spending a little bit of that V trigger to get the Mookie. Trusty Penguin not flinching. Oh, almost cost him their flinch that time though. Oh, look at my dance just going in.
Round 2.
Managed to make him bleed a little bit there. EX Blast working out for Trusty Penguin there again. Okay, we're seeing Trusty Penguin kind of regain his composure a little bit there. And here we are in V-Trigger 2 again. Party time. Oh no. That, I think, will kill.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to kill. Goodness gracious, Rurik, can you believe this character?
That is the exact opposite of what we saw game 1.
Abigail
Yeah,
wins.
exactly. Good
The funny thing is,
lord.
he didn't even change his game plan all that much. It's just, this time it was working.
I mean, sometimes that's all it takes is like a strong will to maintain your game plan. And I mean, like, you know, I mean, Trusty Penguin was doing an expert job of shutting down the Nitro runs in the first game, but I don't think he was putting enough damage on the table by doing it to scare him off of using it. Like, yeah, I'll eat a jab here. I'll eat a throw here. Like, it's all good. But, I mean, the man's gonna keep on running. All right, so we're 1-1 in the set here.
All right.
But Trusty Penguin, recent addition to Team Battle Lounge, highly intelligent fighting game player, expert Bison user, and has a lot of experience in this game and on this character, and is definitely one of those scientist kind of guys who knows his character front and back. I'm sure the options are already cooking up in his head of what he needs to do.
Fight.
Oh, we are seeing some really aggressive play from Trusty Penguin right off the bat. It's paying off for me.
Yeah. Considering like how playing passive went for him last game, like, I definitely like him just going to town.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at my dance. Looks really uncomfortable having to deal with this style of play for sure. He was like, I was hoping you'd be scared. But this, oh no,
bad V shift.
Penguin didn't flinch. Oh, the guard crush is coming out.
Oh,
and
the
stun. This will kill. Good lord, look at that red on the life bar.
Didn't even need to spend super. That was 1 bar.
Good gracious. Look at my dances on match point here. You know, Trusty Penguin, let's not forget, he was a Quarantine League finalist last season, and he's 2nd place overall on points right now.
Alright, that anti-air jab still working out.
He's shifting out. Alright, sweep into V-Trigger activate once again, coming out. Oh, big jump in. Doesn't fully capitalize. That could cost him here. Look at my dance, only needs one more good connect. Oh, ow! Oh, and the EX head stop coming out. Oh man, Trusty Penguin must be sweating bullets, but he managed to stay alive one more round here. Both players
nerf that EX head stomp?
That I think they nerfed the invincibility frames on it, so it makes it harder to use as like a. Because you can kind of use it like a fake reversal slash quarter escape before.
Nice. Full jump and punish.
Alright, so we're getting this stuff on deck here. Penguin is definitely cooking with full-on charcoal. Swinging with those stand fierces. Oh, this is a complete reversal of what we saw in the last several sets.
Oh my god, grab.
This could be the start of something beautiful or ugly, depending on your perspective.
Okay, the neutral skip.
Oh!
Double reverse.
I've seen Penguin pull off that mix-up before. You always think, like, you know, common logic is that side switch teleport move is just a terrible move, because on paper it objectively just is a terrible move. It has, like, no mix-up potential. It's slow. It's very easy to anti-air. But because it's so universally accepted to be a terrible option, Bisons pretty much never use it. And so when you do use it, sometimes you just kind of get people with that deer in headlights thing going on. And when you back it up with the EX Blast, it becomes a pretty potent strategy to pull out as like a pretty safe way to try to shut a round down like that. It's pretty smart stuff from Penguin.
All right.
Of course, that was still a winner's side match, so we are going to see Look at My Dance perhaps later on as he fights his way through loser's side.
While we're between sets, how was the footage for you last round? For me, it kind of was looking like a PS1 game, making it
little choppy. Let me see if anything we can get going on that.
Might just need to like shut it off and restart the Discord stream.
Yeah.
I know sometimes, like, if you just lower it to, like, 30 FPS. I don't know if he's been streaming to us at 60, but, like, for just commentary, 30 is plenty.
Yeah, definitely. Hit me up with the 480p. I'm so used to that resolution because of all my VHS tapes, bro.
I mean, you did recently get a pretty decent haul of wrestling VHS.
Oh, yeah. I just watched one today. It was a 1987 NWA event in Miami. Dude, it had Dusty Rhodes. It had the Rock and Roll Express. Scott Steiner. Jim Cornette was in there. Dude,
Round one.
pretty sick stuff.
Fight.
Almost as sick as what we're about to see here between Rain and... It says Shake up there for the CFN, but that can't pop. Yeah, okay, it's just somebody I haven't seen before. Yeah, just Shake. He's the master Shake himself. Chun Li, somewhat of an underplayed character, I think, overall. Last season, people thought she was pretty strong.
Yeah, I remember for a while, like, a lot of people were putting her, like, near the top.
Yeah, but I thought that was a little optimistic, maybe, but I don't know.
Oh,
man. He's like, it's that kind of thing where you're just like, well, he's gonna command grab eventually.
I'm surprised it didn't kill.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, he tried to whip punish, but the second rep of the X Legs came out. Does this kill? Not quite. Oh, double KO! Can you believe your eyes, Rook? It's happening.
And that is working out pretty nicely for Rain, because going into now the final round with 2 bars.
Oh, the stun is building up quick. We're looking at a 9-second stun here for Rain. This is going to kill right now. Any percent record on Shake currently stands at 14 long seconds.
Yep.
Dang. That was a pretty wild set. I mean, you pretty much saw in the first round a match that doesn't get any closer than that, and in the second round you saw what pretty much doesn't get any more one-sided than that.
I mean, all Shake needs to do now is guess better.
Yeah, guess better. You know what your problem was? You didn't guess right.
Yeah.
Just guess right. Oh, this is looking kind of similar to the start of the last round. Rain's taking an early corner here. Stun's building up.
It's stunned? No. Oh, overhead. That's dead.
2 perfects in a row for Rain. He is on match point here over Shake. Now, this is a loser's bracket match, so the loser of this is out of the tournament. So this one's for all the biscuits. This is also one of our last matches to figure out who's in top 8 on loser's side. I don't think I've seen the Shake person play before, or if I have, it's been a while. But I really like the way I really like their style. Kind of a nice mix-up of just, you know, really safe buttonsy defense that Chun Li tends to excel at, and just kind of like putting on those quick blasts of offense here and there to keep their opponents off balance. Oh, trying to challenge with that stand heavy kick.
Oh.
This is looking hairy for Shake. Oh, nice read on the command grab. See, holding up that whole time. He knew eventually it was going to pay off. All right. Shake looking a little bit more unbalanced now.
Oh,
man.
Why are you challenging?
He's really good at sticking out Chun-Li's stand roundhouse like that. It is a really interesting button. You know, crush counters from pretty far out, has really good reach and pretty good properties. It just kind of you know, you can low profile it somewhat. So a lot of Chun-Li's tend to opt for her more conventional buttons, but Shake seems to have like a pretty good understanding of how to use that button to his advantage.
Hey, party time.
Shake's got a good amount of life built up here, but Rain is in V-Trigger, and you know what a good Laura is like in V-Trigger. This can be the beginning of the end. Oh, chases him down with the EX leg, smart.
Oh, good tech.
Oh, the slide under the fireball. Shake is going to tie up the set right now, 1-1.
Round 1. Fight.
Big foot coming out right off the bat. Another big foot. Both players kind of keeping it in the middle of the screen right now.
A lot of these trades working out in Rain's favor.
Yeah, slowly but surely the life total is wearing away for Shake here. And Rain does have corner now. Ooh, the back throw though reverses the situation considerably in Shake's favor. Excellent anti-air again. Oh, the big crush counter. Oh, that's gonna kill. Shake is on match point here.
Round 2. Fight.
Another big foot coming out early on. Oh, that jump in. Rain is looking a little off balance here. Trying to find.
Okay,
go ahead.
It's down. I would just.
Oh, the EX elbow coming out. That's this could be the start of some kind of party for Rain here. But Shake not afraid to spend those V reversals. EX Koken coming out. Got counter hit, so we got that. Ooh, big activate potential here coming up for Rain. Oh, this could be it. Yeah. Nice buffer from Shake. Taking it 2-1 over Rain. I mean, dang. That was a pretty wild set. Honestly, you know, I pretty much thought Rain had him after he put down 2 perfects in a row. I'm just like, how do you come back from that? I mean, shout outs to Shake. That's tough as hell to keep your mind together in those kinds of high pressure situations where you just know your cakes are getting royally beat.
Yep.
And to just keep it together and just be like, that's fine. Make the adjustments as you need and just keep your brain engaged. Gotta respect that.
Anthony versus Sam B, top 8. That's going to be sick.
That should be sick. Yeah, Anthony and Sam both have fairly different play styles. Sam kind of goes in a little bit more, and Anthony's sort of more of like a walk back and let his opponents hang himself kind of guy. And on the other side of the winner's side top 8, coming up here probably after this match is going to be Dagger G and Trusty Penguin, which should be pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And loser's side is filling out Scarlet Zero and Look at My Dance. Probably are already playing or either have are playing now. I think that could go either way in that situation. And then the winner of that's going to go on to fight Zed SC6 on that side of that loser's bracket. And Zed, of course, extremely skilled Soul Calibur player, choosing to grace our humble Street Fighter V tournament with their presence. On the bracket just filled out, looks like Scarlet Zero actually took that over Look at My Dance. Scarlet Zero on a bit of a tear.
Oh yeah. On loser side, we're gonna having Shake. That's gonna be a really good set.
Shake and Shake and Nano Devil Trigger. That should be interesting for sure. And Nano Devil Trigger, I believe, has played some Chun Li, so he should have a pretty good understanding of how that character works.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is a lot better.
Let me see what we got here. Just getting a few things sorted out with our
feed
side. I think this you beautiful people at home can't see what I'm seeing, but what I'm seeing I think looks better than what we were looking at before. So we'll be able to commentate in higher resolution for you. Fine. Yeah, and shout outs to everybody who's tuned in so far. If you don't know about us, we are Battle Lounge, a Portland, Oregon-based fighting game community. We host regular tournaments for our Quarantine League, which is a league play, kind of season-based fighting series featuring Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7, and Street Fighter 5. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please type an ! Discord in the bracket. You'll get a link over to our Discord. We got more information over there. But yeah, this is the 5th out of 6 tournament weekends that we have for you folks in the Quarantine League regular season play. And then we're swiftly off to last chance qualifiers and then the finals in April. So it's going to be a stacked few weeks for you there.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, how is Blackwater still open?
Oh yeah, Blackwater's still open. Of course, there's nothing going on inside the place.
Oh yeah,
but they're doing pretty brisk business for themselves because they're a pretty popular spot in the neighborhood for just like really tasty vegan food. And maybe that's not everybody's flavor, which is fine. But if you're into that kind of stuff, which I personally am, I get their food on a pretty regular basis, and they seem to stay pretty busy. So I'm pretty confident that they'll still be around when all this stuff clears up. If all this stuff clears up,
Yeah. I remember really liking their burgers in particular.
Yeah, they have great burgers over there. And of course, the legendary tots.
Of course.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Anthony's got those crosscuts on deck. We didn't see a lot in his last match, but Anthony, because I just don't think the opportunity came up very much, but Anthony usually gets those crosscuts like 100% pretty much. He's extremely consistent with that.
Okay, any jab will take it?
Anthony almost has super. Oh, nice. Like the back medium punch coming out to close it out. That is such a strong anti-air. Samby trying to open Anthony up here. Nice usage of the V skill.
Got a poke, but it wasn't a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, but with that EX, you're talking about Sam's V skill?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely, the usefulness of that V skill is in the fact that it builds her V trigger and gives her actually like a pretty long reaching poke, which Ibuki pretty much is lacking in any other context. V shifts coming out.
Oh, missed the rest of the combo there.
Unfortunate. Oh, tried to go and walk in for another throw, but not close enough. Antony's got the advantage here. Sam caught reaching for a throw tech.
Final
Gonna go 1-1 on rounds here.
fight.
Yep. Got him. Opened him up with the EX neutral skip.
Oh, caught him reaching again.
Oh,
Take
that
the-
was some fat damage.
Oh, delay throw coming out that time. Antony getting opened up with that.
Oh my god.
Oh, a nice conversion from Sam. How do you even practice for that? You gotta trust your fingers.
But Sam doesn't have any kunais.
Does not have any kunais. Oh, the EX reload coming out, putting 3 in his back pocket for him. That's handy. On the EX kunai coming out, this is almost kill. There
Oh,
it is.
wow.
Sambi turning that pressure on hard in the end there, putting himself up 1-0 over Antony.
Man, you know after blocking that she's hella full.
Hella bless. Yeah, that EX kunai. If you can hit quarter circle forward and 2 punches at the same time,
Fight.
my friend, you have a pressure game with the Ibuki. Oh, the same throw bait coming out. That's 3 out of 3 times. I want to see something a little bit different.
Okay, delay tech, throw tech.
Throw tech working out for him that time, but this could kill.
Oh yeah.
The EX coming out. All right. Well, Antony is looking like he's adjusting pretty quick here, but Sambi, of course, no slouch. Very strong competitor across multiple fighting games for a very long time, so he's got a deep knowledge of psychology. Oh, the target combo not quite reaching. Didn't get punished for it too bad.
Oh, was ready
Oh,
with
there.
that EXCP.
Oh, caught him delay teching that time. Reset coming up. Oh,
Oh,
was
instant
that
overhead.
Sam's does instant overhead setups now? This guy's been in the lab.
But again, he's back to no kunais.
Yeah, unfortunate. And that is a very big liability at this stage in the fight because he cannot back off to find the reload. And there it is. You know, it's kind of double-edged, because that EX kunai, undeniably one of the greatest like pressure moves in this game. Extremely safe to go for, extremely consistently rewarding. But it takes that ammo, and if you run out of bullets mid-match, it can be really hard to keep that pressure going for Ibuki. The whole game is kind of balanced around her having those kunai.
Oh, that whiff.
Yeah, and it is 1-1 on rounds right now.
Nice. Oh, got the reset.
Nice, nice. EXDP coming out. That jump forward, I almost feel like
Doesn't look
Sam
like
was
it
maybe
was-
going for a kunai release. Maybe missed it,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that looks like it to me.
You do have to charge a button for a little while to get that, so ooh, that's gonna kill for sure. EX Rider does so much damage, and it just reaches. As long as you get that pop up from the kunai release, you're pretty much guaranteed that EX Rider.
Yep.
And with that, Sambi is on match point here. Back throw from Ken, one of the worst feelings in the world. You're working so hard only to get thrown half a screen into the corner. This is a little bit of a slobber knocker here. Both players trading hits here and there, but Antony finally finding his footing and has Sam in the
One
corner
poke
now.
away. Throw. That does it.
All right, well, both players are on match point now. Both players going into the last round with a good chunk of meter. Antony on full super.
Okay, starting off with the neutral skip.
Oh, big block target combo. Didn't quite capitalize on it, but got some stuff going here.
Oh, yep. Wake up DP. Oh, wow. Surprised that worked.
Yeah, same. That can be a tough move to anti-air. Oh,
that was a brave reload.
What was that? Oh, there it is. Gets to activate. Start of something. Oh no, no conversion from Anthony. Sam getting another chance at life here. EXDP coming out.
It's still not looking great. He doesn't have meter. That's it.
Oh, and throw barely killed. Anthony taking it 2-1 over Sam. That has to be one of the closest sets of the night. I mean, you know, first game Sam was beating up Anthony quite a bit. Second game Anthony was beating Sam quite a bit. But by the third game, they were just laying into each other.
Oh, that's how it goes. We're about to have even more close farther in the bracket.
What do we have next coming up here? Are we looking at Dagger G and Trusty, something like that?
Yep. Let's see what they're going to send our way. But for Charlie here, yeah, getting this feed is a whole lot better than what we had before. So thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dagger G and Trusty Penguin is what we got now.
Yeah, you've seen them. You love them. Both longtime regulars in the Portland scene. Well, Trusty been coming out pretty much as long as he can. He started coming out just a young man a few years ago. Pretty much came into the scene already taking names. And
hey, I remember Trusty. He came with you guys on the Battle Lounge bus up to Red Bull Conquest in 2019. Yes. So that those 2 years, Trusty is a Battle Lounge vet.
Yeah, I mean, if he went down there fresh faced and trusty, came back with some hair on his chest, riding back in the Funk Mobile. We had like 12 people in that van. That was a good. Oh no, that was Red Bull Conquest you're talking about, not the Northwest Majors. I'm mixing up the two.
Yeah, I'm definitely talking about that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm mixing up shit in my head. But yeah, I mean, you want to talk about numbers in a bus/van at that point? I think we probably had like
15 in the trip to NCR.
Yeah, well, in that, and then we sent a Legion up to Conquest. I think Red Bull had to get a second bus for us at some point.
Yeah, that was 2018.
Yeah, I think on the bigger bus it was.
Buses.
Yeah, I think in the bigger bus there was like, what was it, like 30, 40 people in there. The smaller bus had maybe like another 15 or something like that. And shout outs to, I think it was a Bonic Plague who made a lot of that stuff happen back then.
Mm-hmm. Isaiah, he's the homie.
Yeah, definitely helped give everybody a wonderful time at that Red Bull Conquest. I had a blast. I met a good homie in the scene, Fiendish, Seattle Cat, Mika player on that outing, and we're still good friends to this day. All right, so we're seeing Ed versus Bison. Now, Ed, in the lore of Street Fighter V, I think it was supposed to be like a body replacement for Bison or something like that.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Yeah, and then he kind of went the island on him and just split.
Yep.
And I don't know what Bison's obsession with being white and blonde is, but Ed wasn't having it. Struck out on his own. He's got psycho boxing.
Hey, don't forget, besides white and blonde, you need to have.
You need to have what? Sorry.
Hair that covers the eyes.
Oh yeah.
Like Falk as well.
Bison's probably looking at that haircut, being like, "When I take over that body, I'm gonna cut that freaking haircut." Trusty staying pretty solid here, but now this is Dagger's chance here. This is the strength of this V-trigger here. Like, look at how much corner carry he's gotten out of it. Even if he got no damage off it, that was a very successful V-trigger. But just getting
that V-shift.
Yeah, definitely. And there's the throw for the kill. Dagger G keeping it really solid there. Was kind of getting beat up for a little bit, but pretty much took no damage after he activated that V-trigger orb.
Yeah, I really like what Dagger G just did. Saw the EX ball, and he just walked forward to block it immediately, take away any option of real mix happening from it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, very smart stuff. Risk mitigation is sometimes one of the hardest things to do in Street Fighter V. You gotta know all your options and the opponent's options. Can be really tricky. Oh, what? That should be plus on block, I'm pretty sure, right? Trusty, Trusty must have just caught him being greedy because he got a counter hit on his 3-frame there. Another throw, keeping him in the mix with that fireball. A triple shimmy, and Penguin did not bite. Smart stuff. Oh, that air reset almost cost Trusty Penguin, but got lucky that time.
Can you ride out this timer, though?
Ooh. Oh, big.
A little greedy.
This is going to lead to some Okizemi. Trusty Penguin here. Throws him back into the corner. Oh, baits. Oh, spooky stuff. He baited the throw, but didn't get the full punish on it. But Dagger wasn't going to sit back and let Trusty bully him like that. But in the end, Trusty found the most trusty option of all, blocking. Oof. Yeah, the EX Inferno is only +1 or -1 on block, I believe, but definitely risky to press after it. Oh, that crouch fierce getting stuffed doesn't do a very good job of shutting down cross-ups, unfortunately for Trusty.
What are the Bison players doing these days for crouch jab?
I think crouch jab got nerfed as an anti-air again for him, so I don't see it very much anymore these days. His crouch fierce was actually buffed, I think, in the patch before this one, so it's actually not as bad as it used to be, but it's still a tricky anti-air option to use for sure. It's kind of one of Bison's bigger weaknesses that he doesn't have, like, just kind of a good, super consistent anti-air like that.
Oh, went through the next round.
Oh, shoot. We will see who won that one here in just a moment.
Yeah, it looked to me like Dagger G was...
Yeah, Dagger G did win that one. So Dagger going up 1-0 here.
Nice. Really good V reversal. Punishing the V-shift too.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of V-shifts in the corner, and I'm still not convinced that that's actually a good option. Like, on paper, it doesn't make any sense. It kind of messes with people's timing, which can be good.
Yeah, to me, it looks like unless you're reacting to, like, actually reacting instead of just, pressing it as a Hail Mary, to, like, slower moves like Bison's Psycho Axe, something like that, like, where you can
moves with long recovery and get a punish on it. Yeah. Right, Dagger G is on the back foot in terms of life total, but he's almost got the corner here. And he's got enough meter to make this happen. If he gets even one connect into a flicker, he can definitely get
super. That was almost it. That was almost it.
Very close. Managing to hold on to that one magic pixel for dear life.
Ooh.
Nice, oh, so tough, so tough.
Yeah, got the parry there.
Yeah, very smart stuff from Trusty Penguin. Using the fireball that he got from absorbing with his V skill to just challenge that forward motion there. It's so fast too. You saw it got counter hit. So that's just how fast that fireball starts up.
Oh,
caught him reaching. That's gonna cost Trusty Penguin
so much damage.
Oh, the back throw causing the throw to whiff. Excellent read from Trusty there. Getting the back throw loop in the corner, putting some nice damage in his pocket there. Oh, pressing buttons after it worked out for him that time. Trusty Penguin is looking solid as heck right now. And again, we're seeing just look at all of this corner that Dagger G is getting just by throwing that out. Such a good option.
Wow, I did not know that you could V reversal before you sucked in.
You could V reversal before what? I'm sorry.
Before you get sucked in from that Psycho Snap.
Oh yeah, you definitely can, and I don't know if Ed can actually like do anything to capitalize on that happening because there's a lot of recovery on that Psycho Whip thing. Psycho Snatcher.
It's a big animation on that pole.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it's just kind of like, I don't really want to hold this +3 or whatever it is on block when it gets pulled in like that. I'm just gonna V reversal and just stay out here. Don't stand so close to me. Oh, that is, yeah, that non-EX Inferno is punishable on block. One thing you do see Trusty Penguin try to do with the non-EX Inferno is he'll use it to try to space his opponent out and set up a whiff punish, because it can be pretty hard to punish at range, but work out for him that time if that is what he was going for.
Ooh, this
nice
is
Psycho
gonna hurt.
Snatcher. Alright, that just about ties up the life total for Dagger G there. Nice reaction on the one-button DP. I guess a side switch, this is going to stun. Now Dagger G could finish this out, I think. Yes, he most certainly can. And that's going to put Dagger G on match point here.
Round 2. Fight.
Now this is top 8 winners side, so the winner of this advances to fight Anthony in winners finals there. I know Trusty Penguin has fought Anthony a number of times in our brackets, both being very strong players and consistent attendees of our Quarantine League series. Oh, look at that! Caught the V-shift backwards with the Psycho Axe. It was nice stuff. Trusty Penguin not chasing down the stun there. Don't need to overextend at this point. Dagger baiting out a throw, but Trusty not biting. Oh, he's biting on that one way or another. Oh, the V break to get out. I like that option actually. Oh, the veer was working out for him there.
Yep. Okay, last game, last round.
Trusty Penguin. Match point. Yeah, we are last game, last round. Trusty Penguin entering this with a full stick of butter here.
Oh my god. That was so ballsy.
So ballsy. Nice anti-air from Dagger G there, keeping Trusty locked down in the corner. Stun becoming an issue for Trusty here. This is definitely mounting up.
What?
Oh, so much patience from Trusty Penguin.
Oh, so disrespectful.
But that kind of DP also is a very Dagger G DP. He uses those long startup frames of, oh, this is troublesome.
Okay.
Penguin finding his way out of the corner here. Oh, and that back throw is gonna kill. Dagger G advances to winners finals to fight Anthony.
Man, I'm just surprised that throw worked on that V-trigger cross-up.
Yeah, same honestly. I don't know if there's maybe like something that got messed up there or what. I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. I don't think that quite went the way that Trusty Penguin thought it was going to for sure. But we'll be seeing some more of Trusty Penguin. He's just dropping down to loser's side to fight the winner of Nano Devil Trigger and Shake, which we are probably about to see here. If not now, then soon. Yeah, that is what we're seeing. Nano Devil Trigger versus Shake. We've seen both these guys both these folks on stream earlier in the night. I don't know a lot about Shake as a player, but we've seen their Chun Li.
Was pretty good.
Yeah, the Chun was nice. So I would have to guess that's probably their main. But you know, like I said, who knows? Maybe Shake's a god, and that's just his secondary pocket character. But yeah, Nano Devil Trigger, of course, you know, rocking the Gil. Who I have to think that's probably a fine fight between Gil and Chun. You know, unless there's some matchup nuance that I'm missing. Kind of seems like both characters sort of are more of a patient, zony, kind of keep away type characters. You know, unless Gil has V Trigger, and then he's the mix-up god for like 10 seconds.
Yep. But if you withstand that, then Gil has nothing left to fall back on.
Right, other than kind of more pokes and zoning and stuff. You know, not to say that he doesn't have any pressure game, of course, but it seems to me like Gil is usually happiest when he's chucking plasma and anti-ing the airs and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Shake has a pretty buttonsy style with Chun Li. We've seen his pretty insistent usage of stand heavy kick, which is a pretty interesting poke from Chun Li. You know, not unheard of for people to use it like that, but you know, like I was saying, it has a little bit more risk attached to it, a little bit more specific of a hitbox.
Decent reward if it hits.
But yeah, much more rewarding, and also it's her longest reaching button. And on crush counter, I think she just always gets dash up, stand strong, which pretty much leads into the bird kick combo, Oki and all that stuff. You don't get any of that off of forward strong or stand fierce at all.
Mm-hmm. So the hurt box attraction on her stand fierce, so good.
It is really good, yeah. And that move was a terror in Season 1, so they nerfed it a fair bit, but it's still a godlike button.
I mean, Season 1 also had plus on block, instant air.
Oh, Chun Li was disgusting back in Season 1. I should know I played her. That's going to be a nice chunk of damage there for Nano Devil Trigger. Life total staying pretty even here so far, though, keeping it in the middle of the screen. Nobody's really running away with it. Nano Devil Trigger does have his V Trigger on deck if he so chooses to take it. Misses the juggle and the anti-air there.
I shall persevere.
Oh, back throw.
Staying pretty much even on life the whole time. This is well, you know, until one person just dies. That does happen though. That does happen.
Round 2.
Nano Devil Trigger taking the first round. Like very slow right up to the end, and then just that explosive bit of V Trigger damage sealed it out for him. Both players coming up on super here very soon. Nice parry. Nice confirm into the EX shoulder tackle.
Looked like he was waiting on EX legs, but nothing.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good confirm off the stand fierce directly into super here. And that damage is starting to build up against Nano Devil Trigger. He can't take much more of this. He does have full V Trigger and super, but it's not going to pay out for him. Ends up eating another stand fierce to close that round out. I mean, we've been watching these guys fight for 2 rounds right now, and I still have no solid idea of who exactly is going to take the advantage in the end, because these guys have been pretty dang close the whole time that we've been watching them so far.
Shake definitely making that stand fierce, but one good hit, and Nano Devil Trigger knows how to capitalize.
Yeah, absolutely. V reversal coming out. Chun Li's V reversal, kind of one of those weird, interesting ones in Street Fighter V that doesn't knock down, but trades the no knockdown for extremely fast startup. Ooh, that's gonna be a good chunk of damage for Nano Devil Trigger there. With that fireball didn't combo. It would have killed for sure if it did.
And Shake looking for an opportunity to activate. Gonna do the slide? Nope.
Nice with the strong into it. Saving that V Trigger here. Trying to get those frame traps going.
Round 1.
Oh, rip for a blip. That's gonna skip us the end of that fight. Looks like Nano Devil Trigger ended up pulling that out in the end, which makes sense. He had a lot more life towards the end of that fight there. Oh, those stand fierces evening out the life total slowly but surely.
And also, Nano Devil Trigger just slowly but surely is getting walked back to the corner. Not anymore.
Nice anti-air, a little bit too far to capitalize on that roundhouse juggle. Nano Devil Trigger with a slight life advantage here. Shake has that V Trigger, which can give some. Oh, that's going to be a punish on that whiffed parry. Still has a little bit of that V Trigger left to go too. Oh, that could have killed right there. Nano Devil Trigger getting the lucky back throw. Reversal of fate, potentially. This is tough. Oh, and then the Koken coming out at close range.
That was pretty ballsy too, because it's not like that move is all that fast.
No, it's not really that fast. I mean, the heavy punch version of Koken's like fast-ish, but using it at that range can be scary for sure.
Yeah. Would have lost pretty much any button at that timing.
Exactly, yeah. Shake just had the read on the situation and smart stuff from him. Nice confirm there from Nano Devil Trigger, chasing him down a little bit, but not able to get too much going off that mid screen. Using the EX Kokoken to just win the Fireball War there for a brief moment. Oh, nice buffer from Nano Double Trigger directly into Super. Smart, because he's spinning it pretty early in the set overall, so he's going to have enough chance to build it back up in the next round, assuming he manages to take this one.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Taking all the throws. Is he going to do it again? Oh, that's going to... Oh, is he doing it? I can't believe what I'm seeing. Holy crap. That is insanity. Yo, Evo Moment 37 happening right before your very eyes. Nano Devil Trigger is a god. That was amazing.
Damn.
And I can already hear all the armchair players right now like, oh, I'll go to trading room and do that. That's not that hard. It's like, yeah, but dude, do it in a match in a tournament.
Yeah.
Like, just have that shit ready to go like that? Hell yes. That was tight as fuck.
Yep. And, like, it's really unfortunate for Shake because they were really banking on that to chip out Devil Trigger, but
exactly.
Turned that not just into a meter loss for Shake, but into a round win.
Yeah, somebody clip that shit for sure. We're gonna want to see that again later. Oh man, there it is. Nano Devil Trigger took it. Man, taking what looked like an unwinnable round last round and turning it into a W, and then, man, that's so tough. I don't.
Like he had to practice that before because you have to manually do each hit. Right?
Yeah, you got to manually do each hit. And I think like so Gil's parry is a little bit different than Ryu's parry because I think it starts up faster, maybe like frame 1, but you have to guess high and low, kind of like you do in Third Strike. Whereas Ryu's just parries everything, but it has like 3 frames of startup or something.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Gil's is a 2-frame.
2-frame? Okay, so it's like vulnerable on frame 1, active frame 2. That would make sense.
Yeah.
So then he can probably just do that on reaction to seeing the cutscene freeze for Chun Li's super.
Yeah,
and then at that point he has to know how many hits to press and what his punishes afterwards. Honestly, that was probably the coolest thing that I've seen in one of these tournaments in a while. It's just extremely hype. Oh yeah, man,
no, I'm really glad we got to see that. That was sick.
Yeah, for real. Take notes. That's how you play Third Strike here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so let's see. Up next, we're gonna get Zed and Scarlet Zero.
Nice. And like I said, Zed, extremely talented Soul Calibur 6 player, has been attending our Street Fighter V tournaments in these recent weeks and has been putting some numbers down. I mean, obviously he's in top 8 here. I saw him talking in our general chat before, saying that he was going to put some people in body bags with his week 2 Minot, and I guess he wasn't screwing around. And if that Topanga League tier list is to be believed, apparently Minot's S tier now, so I guess we'll just have to see what that's like. Look,
we all know that Topanga tier lists are who do my buddies play? They're in S tier.
Who's kicking my ass right now? That character's S tier.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah, I'm excited to see how this plays out. We're kind of getting last match was kind of like keep away versus keep away, and we're kind of going to see that same thing again here between Vega and Minot. Though Vega kind of is a little bit more hybridy, he can kind of switch it up a little bit. He's got a command grab and some pretty good pressure buttons and stuff. And of course, Minot's got that V trigger pressure on deck, kind of similar to Gil. So we might see like a similar dynamic here overall.
Does Zed have the V trigger shenanigans on deck?
I don't know, because I know Street Fighter V ain't his main game, and I don't know how much he's played this game fully or this character. I think I am seeing is that a V Trigger 1 from Zed right now? Let me see here.
We'll find out in a moment. The smaller screen is a little blurry, but
there it is. It is V Trigger 1, and so I mean he's picking the hard V Trigger for sure.
And it has much more reward though if you get it down.
Much more reward for sure.
Her, like, she just has you guessing left to right on her strike throw with that trigger.
Exactly. Oh, nice coming in with the flying Barcelona grab.
Has the orb away. This is scary. Okay, got it back.
Scarlet Zero doesn't really have to do anything now. It chooses to anyway. Uh-oh. Got the throw. Cause it to whiff on the other side. That was pretty lucky for Zed there. He's got V-Trigger on deck if he can find a way into it. Oh, yikes. That's tough. The EX Flying Barcelona attack can catch it off guard because it just comes out so fast. Nice anti-air from Scarlet Zero there, dashing in with the command throw. It's definitely see them using that dash up command throw pretty consistently to just keep their opponents off guard.
What was that? That was just a Hail Mary anti-air.
Alright, Zed has all the sticks of butter ready to go. I guess now is as good of a time as any to answer the question, does he have the V-Trigger 1 shenanigans? Because you can definitely reverse the fate of any match with some good shenanigans from that V-Trigger. Zed finding it difficult to get an opening going, but he's not desperate yet. Oh, that throw is going to do it, though. Scarlet Zero takes the first match 1-0 over Zed. And this is a loser's side match, so the loser of this match is unfortunately out of the tournament in a tied for 7th place.
Round 1.
Okay, go on.
Winner of this is going to go on to fight Sam B next. Getting a nice jump in early on there. Yeah, we're seeing the Stand Fierces coming out. The fireball, the orbs are getting chucked. But Zed's still just having a hard time really getting much going here. I think I bet Minot could just straight up punish that wall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, just like Stand Fierce at least. Some characters have a hard time with that. It's pretty minus on frames, but it just lands so far away.
Yeah, it's like Ken or Ed stand heavy kick that they're like -4, but most of the cast can't do shit about it.
Right, exactly. Ooh, meeting him in the air with a stand heavy kick. Zed's definitely on the back foot here. Getting some V-Trigger stuff going. We're seeing the orbs coming out. Ooh, one of the air ones caught him there. Got one of them left. Oh, coming in back from the other side. Scarlet Zero is on match point here.
And against a strong Vega that knows how to set that move up so that it's really ambiguous whether it hits cross up or not, like on your knockdown, that is the most frightening type of Vega player to me.
Yeah, and it's tricky too because Vega can jump from one wall to the other and then back over. So when it happens like that and you're in the air, you don't know if what you're seeing is one that's going to land a cross up or not. Like,
it's so hard to tell.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to tell. And that was actually a new move for Vega, one of the rare instances of a completely brand new move being added for a character in this game. One of the other ones being Minot, actually, with her blast that she can call back the orb with.
Yep.
Okay, getting the V-shift out to escape. He does have super here.
Yeah, but we haven't seen enough shenanigans from Zed to, like, if I'm Scarlet Zero right now, I'm not afraid. Because even if Trigger gets popped, like...
Yeah, and I mean, Minot is a very strong character, like no two ways about it, but one thing that she kind of lacks is safe ways to initiate offense when your opponent is playing very passively, because she just doesn't have a super good dash, she doesn't have super good walk speed, she doesn't have anything that's just going to get her, that's going to close the distance and put her plus, really. So it's pretty tough to get the offense started with Manette. The V-Trigger 1 can supplement that because you can cover your approach with those orbs.
Yep.
But that's kind of her only way to sort of Hail Mary some offense at that point. So yeah, I think you're pretty much dead on. Scarlet Zero could just play comfortably and just sit back and do nothing and just wait for the round to be over, pretty much.
Yep.
It's a tough situation.
Now, up next, we're going to see Nano Double Trigger versus Penguin. Looking back at the bracket earlier, somehow I was under the impression that they played earlier in the.
You were under the impression that what? I'm sorry.
Oh, that Trusty and Nano Devil Trigger played each other in bracket today, but I was just thinking of like a pre-quarantine league event.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, they've definitely played each other before, but perhaps not tonight. Until this very moment.
My mic is this thing in front of me, but there's always the chance that Discord decided to use the wrong mic. So let me check.
Yeah, Discord always very helpful, switching your audio sources for you every now and then, just as a little surprise for you. I love it when Discord just sees my webcam, and it's like...
Let me know if that's any better.
Round 1. Fight.
I think it still sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Discord sometimes likes to just decide for you which mic you're actually using.
It sounds a little bit more distant right now after that, but I think it's perfectly fine.
Hold on, that should be a lot better.
There you go. That's good.
There we go.
Perfect. And the players obliging so nicely by starting off with a nice slow first round while you got your audio issues sorted out there. Oh, nice parry from Nano Devil Trigger. You know he's got those parries on deck. We just saw that he does. Oh, look at all this quarter carry and Okizeme has got going on here.
And he's currently on fire.
Yeah. Oh, big slide. That has to have been intended to be a V-Trigger cancel, but it must have missed it. Dash to the other side. Get the offense going. Party started. Oh man, I saw that anti-air coming out, but it was just a little too late. Trusted Penguin's looking real good here. Nice punishment, Nano Devil Trigger. That didn't combo. Unfortunate for Nano Devil Trigger.
That does.
Uh-oh. Does this kill?
Yep.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Like Nano Devil Trigger has not left any damage on the table. Well, very little damage on the table when it comes to using that V-Trigger. He's extremely consistent on his conversions. And Gil just has that insane burst offense with that V-Trigger. It's
nice air to air.
Ooh, the EX knee drop coming out. Chucking him around, straight to the ground. Oh, nice! The cross-cut, crouch heavy punch. Okay, Trust Penguin gets that stun off him. Uh-oh, combo, not dead, but now he's got a bad situation to deal with here. Trusty managed to squeeze that out in the end there, but he kind of messed the setup with that meaty. Could have been a bad situation for him, but Nano Devil Trigger had not committed to pressing buttons on wake up, so didn't end up costing him. Nano Devil Trigger just walking under, getting the side switch. Almost has Trusty in the corner there. Nice counter hit firm on the low strong. Oh, nice EX head stomp coming out. Didn't get a side switch from it, but it did get a little bit of a momentum reversal. The situations are stacking up against Nano Devil Trigger here. He's got a good little bit of life there, and Trusty doesn't have any meter. there's quite a bit of white life on Nano Double Trigger right now. The next jab could lead to a lot of damage, and that will do it.
Even if it hadn't gotten hit there, it did not look good.
Yeah, exactly.
All of the V trigger was expended on block, and nothing was really gained from it.
Yeah, which is, you know, it's frustrating to have that potential in your hand like that, but not really be able to capitalize on it.
But hey, he's capitalizing on that jumping.
Yeah, that was. This is a really good start to the match for Nano Devil Trigger. But Trusty's managed to get the stun off him pretty consistently every time in these situations, keeping his head cool.
Oh, parry.
He blocked immediately after getting parried like that. Apparently managed to recover in time. He must have parried a jab or something like that.
Oh, this hurts.
This, I don't know if this kills. It does have a bar. Chooses to go for a meterless combo. Probably the one bar would not have killed.
Oh, that was an unfortunate end here.
Yeah, apparently that move must not have the greatest hitbox for anti-air and cross-up jump-ins. Alright, Trusty Penguin getting a really nice start to the round there, finding Nano Devil Trigger in the corner really early on. He's got a pretty good life lead here, so it's definitely on Nano Devil Trigger to come up with the strategy to make things happen.
Oh, nice.
He knew he was going to be V-skill absorbing that, chase it in. So smart. Oh, and that's... Oh, not quite dead, not quite dead. Oh, yeah, that's not a true block string or a frame trap at all. Trusty Penguin was aware and ready to capitalize. And there it is. I think that's, yeah, it's 2-0 for Trusty Penguin over Nano Devil Trigger. But shout-outs to both players. Especially, I mean, you really got to hand it to Nano Devil Trigger, giving us what will probably be one of the hypest things I've seen in Street Fighter V.
That was the coolest moment of the night, for sure.
Yeah, maybe one of my favorite moments of any of our Street Fighter V tournaments, all Quarantine League. That was extremely cool. But yeah, Trusty Penguin, no slouch. There's a reason that he's on Team Battle Lounge, freshly minted. Still got that new member smell. I'm sure we're going to have Scarlet Zero coming up here versus Sam B in just a moment.
Yep. That is who's next.
And thank you all for joining us in this tournament, all you beautiful people spectating at home. If you want to contribute without taking any coin out of your own pocket, if you hit that Matcherino link, Matcherino or ! Bracket, both will take you over to our Matcherino. You can use coupon code QLS2SFV5, and you can just copy paste that long string of numbers and letters over to the contribute field at our Matcherino and add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. You can just sign in using, I think, Twitch, Discord, whatever, and just hit that up over there. And you know, it doesn't seem like much, but when a lot of people contribute, it helps boost the pool considerably, and it does really add up. We're sitting at a pretty healthy little prize pool of $66.25 right now. So that's gonna buy somebody a nice dinner once all this is said and done.
Absolutely. And on top of just doing direct donations or doing requests, there are some really, really cool stickers and buttons that you can be doing to support Battle Lounge that way.
Oh yeah, that is brand new for us. We just got the sticker packs finished this week. We have a sticker pack for $5 and a sticker pack that also comes with a button for $7. And we got a whole bunch of both ready to go. If you're interested in either of those, you can just hop over to our Matcherino page again, and there's a marketplace link up towards the top that you can go check that stuff out. We have some, I think, some really high quality stickers over there, and some beautiful buttons that local community member Damien helped us out with, because me and Charlie couldn't figure it out with our old man brains. But shout out to Damien coming in with the save.
If you have a homie that just refuses to block and just keeps getting frame trapped left and right, there are stickers that you can hand out. Tells to learn to block.
Learn to block. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, I love our Battle Lounge stickers.
That's my favorite one.
But the Learn to Block one's probably my favorite. Yeah, that one's amazing. All right, Sam B getting a really strong start here early on.
Oh, not a real punish, but that's a real punish.
That's a pretty real punish right there. Oh man, Sam B spinning his kunai. Is he gonna need any more? No.
Nope, that overhead punished the V shift. Man, Ibuki's overhead is so good just because it also.
Yeah, I mean, it's as an overhead, it's not that great, but as a throw bait, it's exceptionally strong.
Yeah, you're never getting mixed by that. But
right, exactly. It's like 20-some frames of startup or something. Like, it can happen if you're sleeping at the wheel, but.
And it's such an obvious animation too, because she's like jumping.
Yeah, nothing else looks like it. I think no punish on that slide. Oh, the air throw gonna kill for sure. Sambi taking the first game in this set.
Ibuki wins.
Ayo and Scarlet Zero, such a nice individual. They dropped $20.
Oh hell yeah!
Into the prize pool for tonight's event, bringing us up to a nice clean 86.75, which means that he also dropped that coupon code in there for the extra, so $20 and 50 cents. Shout outs to him, and that's gonna bring us all the closer to big ol' hundo in there. Oh, big block sweep. Scarlet Zero had the V trigger available, maybe didn't want to spend it. Oh, that's confirmed is going to cost Scarlet Zero that round. Sam B's on match point, and at this point, Scarlet Zero is looking a little off balance right now, but I don't doubt that Scarlet Zero has it within themselves to figure this out and make the adjustments needed. It can just be very difficult to make the kind of adjustments you need to make when you have to deal with a player who has as much pressure ability as Sam B does.
I got mixed. I haven't seen that setup in a while. I got hit.
I think a lot of people watching probably would have blocked on the overhead. Only -2 on block. That is one of the positive things about that overhead, is that it's one of the few normal safe overheads in Street Fighter V.
Yeah, but it also combos on hit, so.
Yeah. Oh, nice jump over from Scarlet Zero, spinning the V trigger and going right into super. Throwing the roses out. Okay, oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, that's gonna kill.
That's gonna kill, unfortunately, for Scarlet Zero. Oh, man, I was really liking what they were doing there right at the end. Looked like Scarlet Zero was just finding their balance again and was looking super smart. And Sam B just, had a nice buffer on his side. And when you don't have the life to spend, sometimes that can just cost you the game like that.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Scarlet Zero for making it so far in the bracket. Going to go out tied for 5th place with Nano Devil Trigger. And I mean, if those are the kind of players that we're having go out in 5th place, you know that we got good stuff coming up here now that we're into our top 4 of the night.
Yep. Speaking of, we're about to have winners final: Anthony BBQ and Dagger G.
That is going to be an excellent match. Both, if you've been tuning into our Quarantine League Season 2 matches at all this season or last season, well, if you tuned in last season, you'd know Dagger G well, but Anthony Barbecue has not started showing up to these until this season, and he has been clocking numbers. I think he's entered 4 of 5 of them or something like that, and I think he's gotten the overall win on 2 or 3 of them, and has never gotten worse than top 3.
Is he a
no,
in the area?
He's a NorCal player.
Okay.
Along with Sevely, who is his training partner.
Yeah. He plays Lucia, right?
Correct. Yeah. And I think Savele played Karine before that. Both extremely talented players. And the one tournament that Savele did show up for, Savele went quite far in the bracket there as well. I think it was actually grand finals between Anthony and Savele. And yep. I was kind of like, well, it's cool to have people as skilled as Anthony and Savele coming out to our tournaments and having a good time. You know, me and Anthony have been online friends for quite a while. So of course I'm rooting for my homie, but also I was kind of like, we're the Portland players in this grand finals. Like, we're losing our own tournaments here, guys. Come on. But Portland, no stranger to losing their own tournaments, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm excited to see this because I don't know that I've seen Anthony Barbecue and Dagger G play very much in these Quarantine League sets yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen, in general, like, I'm pretty good about tuning into the... I don't really remember too much of having them play each other.
Yeah, if it has happened, I may have forgotten, or it's been a while, something like that. But they're both extremely good players, and we're going to have a nice long first of three for them to kind of flex their stuff a little bit.
See here. I'm going to take a quick look at the bracket, see what's going to come right after. So
after that's going to be Trusty Penguin and Sam B.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun as heck too. And those two are no strangers to playing each other. But both very different players, personality-wise. Characters are way far apart in terms of archetype. But both very, very skilled players. And I'd say in Street Fighter V, very close in terms of skill level. So I think that's going to be an excellent match.
Yeah. All right.
Here, hold the phone for just a moment. I'm going to run to my fridge real quick. I will be right back.
All right, you do that. Yeah. See here. So it's going to be Ken versus Ed, presumably, unless that he brings out the Guile for some reason. But I really like bringing out Guile at this point. I suppose we can see who people are voting for in this one. See, predictions closed. Everyone voted 100%, 320 points for Anthony Barbecue. So we'll see. We'll see if that person wins a few points or they lose it all.
All right. We're still just waiting for the players to join us here. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
All right. Hold on real quick. I'm going to go help out with something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Again.
Go for it. Let's see. This is probably a good time to show, make sure that if you're not already in the Battle Lounge Discord, that you go ahead and enter it. A lot of really cool people in there. Great place to get sets, get games with people. And, you get to watch people pretend to talk about Street Fighter when really just always talk about NBA, basketball shoes. Let's see what else goes on in there. Wrestling.
Some wrestling.
Yep.
A lot of people talking about buying shoes. A lot more people making fun of somebody else for not being able to buy shoes.
Like, if you want to be a spectator, a bunch of people love scalping, Battle Lounge Discord is for you.
Resale culture, man. Resale culture. Got to get on that hustle. Got to get your bots figured out. All that stuff. Actually, I will say though, there's been quite a bit of Street Fighter V talk in the Discord recently, and interest, Street Fighter V, it's not a new game, and opinions of the game have frequently been mixed. So this late into the game's life cycle, it kind of felt like, people were just kind of maintaining a little bit. And I don't think a lot of us were expecting that much from this last patch, to be honest. I think a lot of people were thinking, like, this late in the game, they're probably not going to change that much,
No,
but
it's so different.
It changed a lot. I was extremely surprised to see how much they did change. Just pages and pages of changes. I mean, like you were saying, just the changes for Ryu alone are like 3 pages long. It's insane. Nash has a 3-frame now. Like, it's like crazy stuff.
I really, really like V-Shift as a mechanic. It's not a get-out-of-jail-free thing. Just the existence of V-Shift obviously doesn't mean you don't have to block. You still have to hold pressure. But if you're smart and you understand what your opponent's key pressure points are, you can use it to escape. So pressure is no longer brain dead as it used to be. Yeah,
and I mean, if there's one thing that I think that fans or critics of Street Fighter V can agree on, is that Street Fighter V tends to be a game that is critically lacking in defensive options. So, V-Shift is an interesting addition because it's of course imperfect, but has a ton of really applicable uses in every match.
Oh yeah.
Quite a bit of damage going in on both sides pretty early on here.
Oh, whiffed. Tried to anti-air that.
Was that it? Uppercut, not quite. Oh, and not afraid to spend it again. Anthony taking the first round there. I mean, that's going to send a message that he's not afraid to DP, that Dagger G's not afraid to DP at any point.
Yep, and there's no conditioning him away from...
No,
he will continue to do DP.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the things that was kind of one of Dagger G's signature strategies is that he'll just like walk up right in your face and EXDP, kind of using the long startup of Ed's EX uppercut as a benefit, because most of the time people won't just let you walk up and
for that long. Yeah,
for that long. Like, people are going to commit to some kind of option eventually, and if you do, he catches you with it. And it won him a lot of matches last season.
Nice.
Getting all this corner carry and damage. This is exactly what Dagger G needed to get the tides to turn. Anthony's got the bar for EX uppercuts. He's got the V trigger. Pretty close on life right now. Oh no, the EX uppercut not fast enough to work as an anti-air in that particular situation.
Yep. It may be frame 1 invuln.
Ken wins.
Like frame 17 hit.
Yeah.
it's not great for anti-airing.
No, it definitely is not an amazing anti-air. His timing, I'm not even sure if he was trying to anti-air with it or if he was trying to go for some like crazy read with it or something like that.
Like catch the landing recovery?
I have no idea. Like it was an odd uppercut, even for a guy like Dagger G who has a pretty unorthodox strategy for the uppercuts, generally speaking anyway. So his first match is gonna go to Anthony here, but Dagger G is definitely not looking lost. I don't think we're gonna see any character changes to Guile, but I could be wrong.
Let's do this.
I mean, it's certainly possible. Like, even with the boom nerf, Guile still has the better fireball.
Yeah, definitely.
And, with how much jumping Anthony is getting away with, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to have a more reliable between the flash kick and that Guile crouch fierce.
Yeah, absolutely. But it looks like we're seeing him stick with the Ed. Ed's got okay anti-airs. It's just not all the time is one option going to shut down, the jumps and the EX Tatsus and all that stuff. No fireballs here. No anti-air from Anthony here. Very patient start to the round from both sides. Dagger finding a nice quick uncharged V skill.
That lift. Unfortunate.
into the flicker there. Oh, that's gonna that's gonna put Anthony in the lead here overall, but not by a ton.
Oh, the dagger G stuff.
Nobody home. That's a risky strategy to go for sure. Did not pay off for Dagger G in that particular instance. Finding the jump in that he needs to maybe get some stuff going here. So it's a very similar situation we saw Dagger G in last round, where he was on the back foot and managed to tie it up. Anthony using the fireballs to create space. Whiffed uppercut there. Jeez, didn't get messed up for it too bad.
It has trigger. There we go. Here's the mix. Oh,
nice block.
Jumped over it.
Yeah, jumped over it and just empty jumped and just blocked, blocked the other way on as soon as he landed. It was clean stuff from Anthony there. Don't think Dagger G expected him to just go for the raw jump out, Sometimes the most obvious options are the ones that are the least expected, because you sort of think to yourself like, no way he's gonna do it. Oh jeez.
That was a perfect example of with using a light to option select between meaty and still being able to block the DP.
Yeah, one of the biggest weaknesses of having a reversal like Ed's. Oh no, the charged stand heavy punch not working out for him there. Anthony going up 2-0 over Dagger G in these winners finals. This is the first of 3. And if you recall, not just last week, I think it was, Rain was in a situation like this. I think in losers finals, was it, where he was down 2-0 and then reversed 3-0'd. So I mean,
it's certainly possible.
Yeah, and I mean, if Nano Devil Trigger has shown us anything tonight, it's that anything is always possible.
Yeah.
Nice crush counter stand roundhouse. It's going to be a lot of damage here for the corner optimization.
Dagger G not being allowed to charge stand fears at all.
Yeah, Anthony's doing a good job of checking that. He knows that Dagger G likes to use that charge stand heavy punch to side switch and escape the corner. But really just messing him up for going for it. That's going to put Anthony on match point here in winners finals.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, good low pokes.
Oh, that's going to go into super there for Dagger. That's going to give him a really nice life lead overall. As soon as we get to the end of the movie here. It's got corner. Doesn't press his advantage too hard. I think he's looking for Anthony to try to get out with a jump or something. Yep, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Dagger G has all the patience in the world, just blocking.
Oh, yep, V reversals out.
Ooh, this is looking really good for Dagger right now. Could this be the beginning of a reversal situation? No anti-air from Dagger again.
Yeah,
there,
I think at this point he's not really trusting them.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like Dagger wouldn't do it if couldn't do it if he wanted to. Extremely talented player, been playing for a long time on multiple games, like I've been saying.
Yeah,
but
it's hard to deal with regular jumping potential EX Tatsu.
Yeah, exactly. And also Ken can also do meterless Tatsu to cross up at some jump angles.
Yep.
And Ed's Crush Fierce might not deal with that. I know his up kicks move doesn't deal with that at all.
Yeah, punish.
Yeah,
At close range, that -4 really hurts.
Yeah, and some characters like Ken, you can, if your spacing's decent, you can space that -4 out to be pretty safe. But Ed's Stand Roundhouse does not have that benefit. Starting to look tough for Dagger G. Go gets the block DP. Get things going here. Oh, another full charge Psycho Snatcher. Gets the side switch, full juggle. The double dash and throw. What's going to happen here? Mirror reversling out. Oh! What's happening?
Oh!
And then just the walk in and throw. Oh man, Anthony just keeping it nice and simple. Let me deliver a throw to you straight to your door. Your DoorDash order is here. Would you like to tip your Dasher tonight?
I would not like to tip my Dasher tonight. Not after that.
I ordered a W. This is clearly an L.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to Anthony and Dagger G, both of them playing a very good match, but Anthony just kind of definitely being the runaway victor there. No two ways about that. But Dagger G is going to be waiting in losers finals for the winner of the match that we're about to see right now between Trusty Penguin and Sam B.
Yep, that's going to be a loser semis, if I'm looking at the bracket correctly.
Yep, exactly.
So still at first to 2.
Yeah, this is going back to first to 2. Everything after this is going to be first to 3 for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And, shout outs to all the beautiful people that have been watching us all night. Thank you for tuning in at home. If you know about us, we're Battle Lounge, a Portland, Oregon-based fighting game association. Do bi-monthly tournaments for Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7, and Street Fighter 5. This is our Quarantine League Season 2, a 6-tournament series of games between each of those 3. We're in number 5 of 6, and we're getting pretty close to the end of the season where we're going to hit last chance qualifier and finals here in just a few more weeks. So we have a lot more hyped fighting games come up this season.
Now, for the last chance qualifier, those that are already in, are they allowed to compete? Is it just like the Remainers fighting for that one last spot, or can you potentially snag a spot from someone that was already qualified?
So if you are already qualified for the top 8, you cannot enter the last chance qualifier.
Okay.
So there's no gatekeeping like that. It is exclusively for the people who have not qualified on points yet, and then the winner of the last chance qualifier qualifies for 9th seed. And last season we had some extremely hype stuff coming out of that, especially in Tekken, where we had I am brain farting on his name right now, but an extremely talented, well-known Tekken 7 player and content creator joined up and won our left. Bin Chang, that's right, Bin Chang, and almost took the whole thing. It was down to him and Fee, I think, in the him and FeeDX in grand finals, and just a crazy run from him.
Oh man, Trusty just on a rampage to start us off.
Yeah, he is just duffing. So for you anime players out there, I think Sam B needs to learn where to find the 1 position is on the joystick. Blocking the overhead, getting the throw, into Psycho Axe. You know it, you love it. The back throw setup that the Bison's got.
Oh, nice.
Nice L attack. Trusty Penguin is definitely cooking with propane at this point. He's got a sizzling hot drill ready to go, cooking up some tasty L's right now for Sam B.
Oh, somehow I thought the V trigger was only like 2. Is it -4?
And Bison wins.
Unless it got changed in the last patch, it should be -4.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I double checked a little while ago, and I think it should still be -4. I've got the changes bookmarked here.
And remember that back when that activation was without meter.
Oh my god, dude! When V-Trigger, I mean, after the nerfs to V-Trigger 1, which were very warranted, V-Trigger 1 was a disgusting V-Trigger.
It was.
But then V-Trigger 2 was like just as gross in a completely different way, you know?
Not only was it just as gross, it was 2 bars opposed to 3.
Yeah, it was probably the best V-Trigger to exist in the game, I would say. You know, maybe arguably G's V-Trigger 1, but... Oh man, this is, I know Sam B has got it in him to turn this match around. Extremely talented player, but Trusty Penguin is just
dominating. I don't believe in Sam B. I believe a Trusty Penguin. I trust Trusty Penguin.
I mean, you pretty much can't not, you know? He's got Trusty right in the name. Are we going to call him a liar if he's lying? If he's lying about being Trusty, why would he say why would his name be Trusty, bro? Impenetrable logic. Oh, the overhead actually just, I think, raw connecting on there.
Yep.
Trusty Penguin just getting a little bit too cozy at the wheel, you know?
Oh no.
Oh, he blocked. I guess not. Cause
not a proper punish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just impressed that he managed to block it. That might be the first time we've seen that.
Oh my god, and got the juggle off the bomb.
Nice block from Sam B there. The XDP coming out. Man, Trusty's having a really hard time getting anything going with this V-trigger, and Sam B's just going to close it out with a nice, simple confirm.
Final round.
I mean, if there's one thing you need to do against, as long as he's holding pressure, he cannot do all this shit to you.
Yeah, exactly. Sam really turning on the pressure here, trying to spook Trusty. I mean, look at all the stuff Trusty's been blocking. That white life on his side. That's all just from buttons. No whiff punish on that. That's surprisingly tricky to whiff punish if you're not looking out for it.
Yep.
Sammy going for the side switch. Nice, nice.
Okay, plus. Oh, challenge. What?
Oh, big crush counter stand roundhouse.
Chip territory.
Into B trigger. Nice V reversal from Sam. Smart, but he doesn't have any meter right. Oh, now he does. Uh-oh. That's going to kill for sure. I think even if that was blocked, that would have chipped out.
Yeah. Yeah. That tiny amount of health.
Like, yeah, and you know that, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say Sam was going for the jump kunai release thing again.
Oh,
because, I mean, why not? If it worked, I'm pretty sure his EX Raido would have killed. So dang, that was
quick.
It was a great match overall. You know, shout outs to Sam B, talented player
as always. We found out who the better player is tonight.
On this day, the year of our Lord 2021, on the 14th day of the 3rd month, Trusty Penguin beat Sam B in tournament. Let it be known,
convincingly.
Especially that first game, man. I mean, like Sam B was definitely coming alive in that second game for sure. But that first game, I don't think there's any two ways about it. That was just bust ass.
Yep. But now we're gonna get Dagger G and Trusty, and if there's something I can count on Dagger G for, is using his brain and.
Oh, he's one of the smartest guys in the whole scene when it comes to playing these games, and the way that we've had some excellent conversations with each other over time, talking about fighting games. What does it all mean? Very tight dude. Love to talk with him about fighting games and all that. That's been, obviously one of the things that's been, most lacking for a lot of people in the fighting game world right now is those offline meetups and everything.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we all want to wait until it makes sense for us to safely reconvene. But I sure do miss hanging out with all the folks at Battle Lounge and at tournaments and Blackwater and everything. Just having those kinds of conversations that a little bit easier when you're in person with somebody,
Oh yeah. Some of my favorite FGC events or just memories have been like after a Blackwater event or after, the Rose City, heading over to the Battle Lounge, hitting up the arcade cabs, playing some golf, playing some whack games on the arcade cabs that you guys. I remember you guys have Melty Blood Act Cadenza on there.
Is that on the Naomi cab? I think
it's on the Naomi.
Of course, you're all about that. You're like
it is some jank. Like there is nothing that you can say about that game to make it like redeeming, but like for mashing buttons, it is hella fun.
I mean, it seems mad fun. I've only played a very small amount of Melty Blood because I needed to see what all the hype was about. Because
one of the characters opens his trench coat and out comes a fucking reindeer to attack. All right,
that sounds
what
tight.
more do you need?
Well, I think I found my main in Melty Blood then. I mean, that's sort of how I haven't played a lot of Gear, but most of the time that I have been playing Gear, it's been Faust, because I'm like, dude, this homie's throwing candy at his opponents and shit.
Hell yeah.
I like this guy. Let's fucking go.
You have any interest in trying out Strive when it comes out?
Let's do this.
I have some interest in it for sure. I've always kind of like respected Gear from a distance, not ever really having like the really enough time to give it an honest try. But I've always enjoyed just messing around in it and stuff. And I will say, I entered 2 tournaments for Guilty Gear, and my first tournament I did not go 0-2.
Nice.
So it only took me 1 tournament to not go 0-2 in Guilty Gear versus Street Fighter, where God, I don't feel embarrassed to even say how many. I don't know at this point. I lost count.
Too. I went so... I think I went like 4 straight months of Battle Lounge before I stopped going OT.
Yeah, dude, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
You know who else is tough? Dagger G and a trusty Penguin. Both on Team Battle Lounge. Kind of got the new school and old school coming up against each other here. The fresh-faced and bright-eyed trusty Penguin versus the grizzled.
Oh, got shimmy, though. Okay, not biting on that standing reset.
Ooh, nice getting the stand around how or stand fierce canceled into the head stomp. That's putting a little bit of the fancy stuff out there for you. So close on life. Uh-oh, that's gonna cost him.
Oh, he wanted that instant overhead, but it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out, and got the favorable trade against the EX Blast there to seal out the first round. This is losers finals, so this is gonna be a longer set. First of 3 as our both of the remaining sets we have here tonight for you. Very patient. Dagger G. Don't gotta do anything. You come to me. Ooh, that retracted hurt box from Ed's stand fierce is doing some work for Dagger in this fight here. Oh, nice confirm. Punish.
Okay, block.
Nice.
Nice attack.
So that but that's gonna get him. That's gonna get some stuff going here. Oh, crush counter.
Okay, push him forward. Push him forward.
Oh,
got hit.
He got hit by it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I almost thought he blocked there for a second, but
yeah, me too.
When I fixed my face, I was like 6 hits. Okay, well there it is. It got a full connect. Hey, and I want to draw a little bit of attention real quick here to the prize pool for tonight's tournament. We are currently sitting at almost $157 overall for tonight's tournament. Big shout outs to everybody that's been using the coupon codes to add that up, but especially super big shout outs to my homie Soki McWetterson dropping a big fat $69.69 for that double nice prize pool contribution. Thank you so much, homie. And Scarlet Zero for putting 20 on it, and Dagger put 15 on it too. So you've got a bunch of people coming together to make all this stuff happen, and then just everybody using those coupon codes, which you are free to do by typing in !Match Reno. Use the code that pops up in the contribute field to add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. And we always appreciate everybody that does that.
Yep, and keep in mind, it doesn't have to be direct tribute. You can buy really sick stickers and buttons.
Yes, good remembering that. I'm still getting used to that because they're brand new. Our sticker packs are available on the marketplace in there.
Dude, as soon as I saw that was a thing that we could, went in and bought them right away.
Hell yeah, appreciate that very much. Dagger G's a bit on the back foot here. He does have a round and a game on his side here, so he's probably not sweating yet.
Nope.
But Trusty Penguin, underestimate him at your own risk.
Oh, nice. Caught the slide. He knows that he was...
Yeah, it's... Oh, nice EX head stomp. Oh,
again, just looking for that slide activate.
Yeah, it's like you can't get into V-trigger this way, my friend. Oh, that should kill. Oh, he didn't go for the skull diver follow-up. Okay, doesn't matter. He ends up...
I thought it was looking bad for Penguin Rip just because it didn't have trigger for the round anymore.
I think, almost, I feel like at a certain point he was like, I'm too tempted by this slide into V-trigger. It's not working out for me at all. I'm just going to V-shift and I'm just going to change course altogether. And I think it was the right call. Just get the momentum off him. And then, that slide into V-trigger is such a tempting option.
Oh my god.
But it's
the dagger DP.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, that walk-up DP.
Oh, got clipped by the later active frames.
Nice pressure sequence from Trusty Penguin there. Nice V shift. That really. Oh, look at that! The down snatcher actually caught the EX head stomp. It's very rare that you just see that move get clean anti-aired like that. Nice EX reversal there from Dagger. He's looking to take this. Trusty's on the back foot in the corner there. No bite on the. Oh! This is Trusty's chance. He's in V-trigger. Uh-oh. And into the head stomp. That is the game right there. 1-1.
And Bison wins.
Man. Yeah, that 2-bar combo route that Bison has in trigger, it is ridiculous. Like, even without a jumping, you can easily push that conversion into like 400 damage territory. It is obscene how much money you can get off that. And you saw how much damage that was, and he started that combo with his 3-frame standing light kick. Ridiculous. Ooh, nice reaction on the snatcher. That move is really slow on startup, which is its biggest drawback. You can actually jump forward on it on reaction. Nice shot of punish, exactly like Twisted Penguin did there.
But you always have to be a little bit careful. An early release, he can usually do like kicks in order to anti-air your jump.
Yeah, exactly. Or he can also do down snatcher to read you. It's a little bit of a mix-up there.
Yeah.
Like that right there, Trusty Penguin getting a little bit mixed up there in the corner. Dagger G taking the first round in game number 3 here. Big EX uppercut coming out. Wasn't even a punish, I think he just caught him at that distance where he was looking to set up that whiff punish there. Oh, goes head first into that EX blast. Trusty Penguin put some good work on Dagger here, trying to get him to the corner, but Dagger is making him fight for every inch. Oh, and that back throw, the reversal of fates. Nice conversion from Trusty. The pressure is on. Taking the throw.
Yeah.
Oh, caught him again.
The best part about the EXTP there is, even if it's blocked, as soon as you attempt to challenge it, the V-trigger is just going to hit you.
That backdash from Trusty was ballsy as hell. Gotta respect that. Oh, block on the EXTP. Trusty Penguin staying alive here on what seemed like a nearly impossible round. You cannot sleep on this guy. He knows exactly the right buttons to press.
Oh, nice. Punishing.
Another big... Oh, Dagger not to be dissuaded. Swinging back with some EX meter.
I love
nice. Yeah, EX Devil's Reverse getting blown up there. Not something you always see every day. Oh, the genius EX uppercut, using it as a poke to cover that forward motion.
Nice.
And then
got the taunt.
Dagger G just straight up cooking with Duraflame logs at this point. He's got the fire in his heart. Every move is like a lightning. But that's the power you feel when you get your taste of the glory. You know what I mean?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see here. We're up 2-1.
Yes, 2-1 for Dagger G here.
Nice. I'm really liking just Dagger G's use of neutral. Ready for the air-to-airs, ready for slides or scissors.
Yeah, and you know, one of the and Bison specifically is pretty weak to neutral jumps because a lot of his moves, while having very good properties, tend to have a little bit more recovery than a lot of other moves in the game. So and a lot of them move him forward as well. So neutral jumping can just kind of open you up for some nice punishes against Bison. Fire is on. Dagger G's trying to stay alive in the corner here. He's got almost super, and he has his V-trigger ready to go, just using it to create space right now.
Right. Looking for a jump.
Oh, and there, he found the jump, but Trusty Penguin's got the life to burn and the V-bar to V-reversal there. Oh, look at that sneaky cross under from Dagger G. This is maybe the start of what he was looking for all along.
Nice. Faked going for that EX.
Oh, the crush counter, crouch fierce, that's gonna stun, and that'll kill Lord. incredible play from Dagger G, walking in just enough to get in range. It's like, because you got to think that Trusty's maybe thinking, oh, he's going to get greedy going for the second throw. I'm going to press a button on wake up. Oh man, Dagger G is on match point with that last round too.
What?
Oh man.
Got hit by that snatcher. Done.
That is a fast stun.
Oh no, no, he doesn't have a meter.
No meter.
I was looking at the wrong meter.
Oh, he blocked it. Trusty Penguin not letting his mind get broken.
Trigger?
Oh nope. No, there
wrong
it is.
Side.
Dagger G taking it very cleanly. What a last game for him. We saw so many good ideas coming out from Dagger G in that last game. I mean, Trusty Penguin's not a pushover. Like, no, period.
Absolutely not.
The guy's always in the fight. He's definitely a contender. And but Dagger G just had all the right moves.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. Pretty nice.
But I'm curious if it's going to be enough going back up against Anthony, because against Anthony, pretty much all those DPs were blocked.
Yes. And you know, I would say Anthony is definitely the man to beat in this bracket. He's the overall points leader, has had the most consistent results. Trusty, though, you know, pretty close second place in overall standings right now, and I would say comparatively skilled for sure. But Anthony's style is, you know, last time we saw these guys fight, Anthony took it 3-0 over Dagger G in winners finals. So we're going to have to see if Dagger G has got what it takes to make the adjustments to reverse those tides.
Yeah, one thing that Dagger G does have to... He's coming in warm. He's had some great wins under his belt just from having played Sam, from having played Penguin, and now he's going up against what is potentially...
What is potentially what? I'm sorry?
A cold Anthony. Like, he's been resting comfy in winner side of grand finals.
His fingers already atrophying.
Yeah, like it's a real thing. Like, now Anthony has to warm back up grand finals.
And let's not forget what all this is for. For the Quarantine League Season 2 League points, this is a gold ranking event, so there's a big chunk of points on the table here. You know Dagger G's hungry for them. And not to mention that, but we're sitting at a cool $156.94, thanks in large part to a large donation from the homeboy Soki McWetterson for donating almost $70 there. Over $70 if you include that nice coupon code, which you yourself can use by typing in !match Reno. We're into the fight here.
And already, like, we've just been seeing pretty much all of Dagger G's jump-ins get DP'd.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony is not a guy who's going to let a lot of free jump-ins happen around him.
Yep.
Dagger G's definitely having a little bit of a hard time getting a ton of offense going. The one time he did find the corner, Anthony had the read with the wake-up light DP. Just get him right out of it. He's closing it out with a Hadouken right to the dome. Anthony taking the first game in the set, and keep in mind Dagger G's coming from loser's side, so he needs to reset the bracket by winning this first of 3, and then to win the overall tournament he'd have to win the next first of 3, whereas Anthony only needs to win this first of 3.
Oh, nice!
Ooh, going for the mid-air crush counter punish on that, getting a nice side switch there. This round's already looking a lot better for Dagger, in no small part of that block DP that we saw. Ooh, nice medium punch uppercut to challenge that neutral jump. We've seen Dagger G get so much mileage out of against Trusty, but Anthony is not falling prey to the same tactic. Oh, and the activate, this could kill. Snatcher whiffs, though. Unfortunate for him, but he got the throw afterwards anyway. Anthony did not live to make him regret that drop. This is already looking extremely competitive. I feel like even though we just watched Anthony beat Dagger 3-0 in winners finals, Just going on what I'm seeing right now, it could definitely go either way. And Dagger G always willing to just walk back and walk himself back to the corner, but every time you see him just find the escape.
Yeah, he's really good with that with the view reversal.
He just sees that space behind you and he says, "That's free real estate, baby," and just takes it. Nice challenge on the fireball. That's one of the nice things about having the one-button DP.
Yep,
react to stuff like that.
Yeah, you can react to the startup. Pretty reliable.
Pretty even on life here. There's the
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's going to put a nice dent in Anthony here. And all that corner carry. V shifting back a little bit. Ooh, nice challenge. That is definitely not plus. Dagger G already looking better in this set than he was last time because he's got a point on his side now, and he's taking the first game of the set here.
This is what I mean. Anthony is cold, has to warm back up. So Dagger G needs to make it count during this time.
Yeah, Dagger G's like warmed up already. He's got the heated seats going with the remote start and stuff. He doesn't have to wait for nothing. Full charge snatcher. Nice throw.
I'm curious when he's going to start going for the air snatch. It always happens where he gets away with snatch. It's all looking good, and then suddenly he gets his snatcher jumped on.
Yeah. Oh, Dagger is okay. There he is, finding his way out there a little bit. Anthony still has quite a bit of a life lead here, though. Oh, another back throw. Oh, nice, and using the heavy punch DP for that extra reach to shut down that neutral jump there.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh yeah, it's shutting down that heavy punch with that roundhouse there. Nice V reversal, making Dagger G waste that EX on that EX fireball there. Well, the crouch fierce trading there from Dagger G. I'm sure Anthony is glad to take that trade because he's got the life advantage here.
Okay, push him forward.
Oh, nobody home for that. It sounds like that's such a simple idea. It just shouldn't really work that often. Just jump over the V-trigger fireball, right?
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy, but Anthony has consistently managed to do it where most of the other players in this tournament have consistently failed to deal with the V-trigger in such an effective way.
Oh, got the round.
Okay, yeah, that'll kill. Just barely, I think, but now we're 1-1 on rounds. Dagger G, if he wins this next round, will be up 2-0, setting himself up quite nicely for a reset here. Anthony hoping to stop that momentum.
I don't know what Ed can really do about all...
About all what? I'm sorry?
About Ken's cross-up buttons. Seems like that jumping in on Ed is like pretty free.
Yeah, I don't think he deals with the cross-up stuff very well. Maybe like jump back jab or something like that. I mean, we've been seeing Dagger use forward dashes to try to set himself up for good side switches and stuff here and there on some.
All that gray life gone.
Oof.
He's within normal throw range.
Dagger is not giving up. He's still fighting. Ooh,
nice.
Look at that. Excellent use. And he's still got the V-trigger on deck here. Keeping the pressure on with the Psycho Snatcher. Anthony not biting on that throw bait.
Oh, good attack. This is scary.
Neither player has meter. Nobody's going to have V-trigger again.
Oh, got shimmied.
Yeah. Anthony's like, well, let's see what happens when I shimmy you, Buster. 1-1 on rounds here. This is extremely close so far. Both players looking fierce as hell.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Oh, nice. Ready with the kicks.
Nice. That's an anti-air option.
No.
Oh, that is some kind of unfortunate drop there. I can't imagine that's what he wanted. I don't know. But Dagger G busts out some really unorthodox stuff from time to time.
Oh,
this is the worst. Ooh, that was stressful for Dagger G there. Gets the block DP, going for the side switch. Could be a reversal of fortunes here. That one blocked EXDP gave Dagger G all the momentum he needed to start turning this game around, and now he's actually in the lead. And EX uppercut from out of nowhere, taking that round. Very nice stuff. Fully charged Psycho Snatcher coming out, getting pre-pressure for days. I mean, we have seen Anthony, though. He's looking out for those, so he's not going to be able to get those Psycho Snatchers all day like that.
Yeah, which is why I'm, like, really wanting to see the air.
You want to see the call-outs.
Yep. Oh, nice. Ready with the kicks.
It's funny because I feel like I haven't really seen Dagger G be using that anti-air option. Oh, nice. That V-reversal totally shut that down.
That's so unfortunate.
He must have V-reversal that pretty early, I think, to get that. Or maybe Ken doesn't have to V-reversal it that early. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
Ken's got one of those fast V-reversals, so... But I don't know. Ooh, nice crosscut DP from Anthony. Pretty close on life here. Oh, the crush counter sweep into V-trigger. What's going to happen?
Oh,
nice hit! He's going to get
block it.
juggle.
Nice.
You saw Trusty get fall prey to that same exact setup in the last set.
It's so hard to block.
Yeah, and though I mean, the way it looks to me is you can probably just jump forward as soon as you can on that setup and get cross up, or just delay it a little bit and get non-cross up, and you can make that kind of mix up extremely ambiguous.
Yep.
Fight.
But 2-1 here for Dagger G.
Flicker, of course, safe on block.
Oh, nice.
Such a cool looking combo. I love that.
Yeah, back throw.
Back into the corner. One of the most rewarding ways to re-corner your opponent. 3 throws in a row.
Yeah, he wanted a 4th.
Yeah, he definitely did. I mean, I feel it, man. It's like one of those things where by the time you get thrown a 3rd time,
that spacing, that was hard.
That was very hard. Right, Anthony doing a really good job of diffusing the pressure that V-trigger
created. Oh my god, the heavy Tatsu to get over the fireball.
And now they're about even on life, and now Anthony's in the lead. What's he got over here? Oh, Dagger G. Oh, no. Dagger G was trying so hard just to get a little bit of breathing room, but Anthony was stuck to him like glue. And I mean, we've seen Dagger G win more than one round on those nice reads with his EX Psycho upper, but it didn't pay off that game. Nice stuff. Using that crouch medium punch to good effect against Anthony's forward motion. Anthony just fishing with those stand roundhouses. Press a button, I dare you. What creating such a weird situation here. Look, I think he beat his uppercut there.
Yeah.
Clean. The blessings of having a slow reversal. But Anthony could win. Oh yeah, and the Dagger just getting out immediately every time, mixing up his defensive options quite nicely. Nobody home for that EX uppercut. Oh, Anthony drops the combo. Check the fireballs. He knows he just needs a little bit. Oh, but Dagger G was ready for the heavy Tatsu that time. He's like, I remember how I lost the last round. They're like, the sequence of events started with that heavy kick Tatsu.
Oh no, that was just a light DP.
Great crosscut, as we've come to expect from such a fine player as Anthony. Got the corner, got the damage, stun building up for Dagger G here. Oh, yeah, he went for something longer than a 4 frame, that's for sure. Alright, getting exactly what he needs, gets the stun off him, gets the re-corner, gets the damage.
Yep, got the cross cut.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna and the cross cut into the corner too. All right, 2-2. I mean, this could still go any which way. Both players are playing so excellently and making. Each time you see one person do something, the other person sees what's going on, adapts, and then they're on to the next thing. It's like very, very psychological match going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Oh, nice.
Trade on the anti-air again. Man, that Crouch Fierce just loves to trade for Ed, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, punished that DP while Ken was still airborne. Couldn't really get a good punish.
It's tricky, it's tricky. Oh, getting the hit from the Tatsu gets a full conversion off that. Dagger G definitely on the back foot here, but we've seen him make so many corner escapes. Oh, that
was almost a punish.
Whiffed? How strange. I don't understand.
I was surprised that Crouch Heavy was able to anti-air the Tatsu.
Yeah, same. Well, we're learning all sorts of fun stuff about the Ed and Ken matchup right now. Anthony having a pretty decent life lead at this point. But Dagger G's got the V-trigger, he's got the super. Oh no! I think he got a weird connect or something on it. Yeah, didn't get it quite what he was looking for.
Oh, that dash under, so good.
So good. Oh, and the flicker's coming out. What you got? Nice throw tech. Oh, and that buffer into flicker is gonna do it. Dagger G's on reset point right now. Battle Lounge's very own Dagger G.
Nice, yeah, jump back, medium. Get that air to air.
Ooh, the Psycho Snatcher coming out. That's going to be really rewarding for Dagger here. Gets all that corner carry and damage. And Anthony just jumping out. He gets so much mileage off of just picking good moments to jump forward in this set.
Oh,
and Dagger G not sticking around for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this
kill?
I don't think so because the V-trigger scaling. Oh
no,
my god!
EXTP, yes it can. Reset.
Dagger G says, Keeper, yes, this will kill. Good lord. Alright, Dagger G resetting the bracket. A total reversal of fortune from the last time these two fought. Not moments ago in Winners Finals. I'm excited to see how this reset is going to go here.
Now it's a battle of endurance.
And once again, we got to give big shout outs to everybody who's been contributing through the prize pool. We got $156.94 that's going to be split between the top 3 winners of tonight's tournament. And big shout outs to Soki McWetterson with a $70 donation. Battle Lounge sponsoring the pool, 20. Scarlet Zero putting 20 up for it. Dagger G putting 15. My good friend over here to my right, Rurik. It's right over here on my camera. Throwing nine bones into the pot, and all of the dozens of you fine folks at home that have been chipping in with the 50-cent coupon, which you can do so right now if you so choose by typing in ! Matcherino and just enter that coupon code into the contribute field to add a free 50 cents to the prize pool. We're back to the match here.
Yeah, I gotta say, adding the Matcherino prize pool is sick for these events because it really gets a lot of the stronger players to want to be shown and really pushing the scene because we get it, online Street Fighter isn't always the greatest, but when there's some money to be made, suddenly we get some good players showing up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, and obviously none of us play these games for the money, but it feels really nice to just walk out with a little bit of bank in your pocket at the end of the night.
Just makes it a little bit more competitive, is my point.
Yeah, it definitely does make it a lot more competitive. People are a lot less likely to pick their pocket characters and sub characters or not quite play their hardest when they know that they could be winning, you know, 100, 150 bucks at the end of the night. Anthony taking the first round in that opening set here.
Oh, did not check that dash. Nice. Good shimmy.
Oh, you can't charge that Psycho Snatcher in my face, says Anthony. Oh, just the second hit of the EX Psycho upper there. This is looking pretty tough for Dagger G at this point, but we have seen him make harder comebacks before. V-trigger coming out, ready for the jump over option this time, and he's still got the V-trigger on deck. V-shift coming out. This is tough.
Yeah, just V reversals right out of that.
40 seconds left on the clock. Oh,
yeah.
But Dagger G must have been reading a fireball or something, chooses that moment to jump in, but Anthony not ready to commit to such a risky option.
And first game of the reset going over here to Anthony.
Now, are we gonna the last in the last set, in the reset set, it was Dagger who ended up drawing first blood. But these guys have pretty much been trading rounds or trading games back and forth ever since that. So maybe it was just Anthony's turn. I don't know. But Dagger's gonna have to do better than that to win this tournament.
Nice.
Ooh, catches him pressing a button after landing there. The life lead's starting to mount up on Dagger G's side here. It's Anthony's turn to take some risks to get things going.
Okay, next hit is gonna kill.
Critically low life for Anthony, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Put the firecrackers in the mitt. And just smacked him right in the face. Dagger G's trying to tie this set up. He's looking for that low into flicker so he can get that early game super. Ooh, too far away to get that punish. He could have even maybe set up a whiff punish there. I don't know.
Yeah, that looked kind of sketchy for sure.
Yeah. Neither player taking an early lead in this round.
Yeah, nothing huge.
Except for that. But Dagger G not hanging around in the corner for very long. Until Anthony puts him right back in. Get an EXDP juggle for the maximum damage. Just V-reversaling right out. Dagger G's got a little life to play with right now, but not a lot. He's almost got super here. He's probably not going to want to spend it unless it's going to kill, I would imagine. Ooh, the tricky V-skill run into the back throw. It worked. It worked on day one. It's going to work on day 1,000,000.
Yeah.
It just catches you off guard sometimes.
Really, just like any other risky option, like if you're making them have to think about all the options, then suddenly the gimmick starts to become pretty damn real.
Yeah. Exactly the same thing I was talking about earlier when Trusty Penguin got like the, used the teleport side switch thing. It was like a terrible option on paper, but it works out because you aren't really looking for it. Alright, Dagger G spending that super early to get a nice commanding life lead here. Anthony's nearly got V-trigger.
I also agree with it, and because when you're at full meter, that's basically a waste of meter, because every damage you take and give doesn't build anything now.
Right, you're basically just static at that point, because of course you can't go over 3 bars, so... Dagger G's almost got it, but he has his back to the corner right now, and Anthony's got V-trigger and knows how to use it. Anthony trying to catch him and chucking a fireball there.
Oh, wow, nice.
Nice, nice. Excellent stuff from Dagger G. That's going to put...
that ties it up.
that ties it up. Yeah, we're 1-1 right now. These sets are going so. I had to mentally check myself. I was like, is that 2-1? Because I was like, these guys are really taking their time with every match. Like they're in no hurry. They're like, this is what I'm doing all night. I'll take my time. I paid for the whole game. I'm going to use it.
For both of them, anytime one of them starts to try to hurry up, he is there to check it. Oh, nice.
Crush Gunner stand roundhouse. Oh, taking the throw that time.
Yeah. See? Did the V-skill run last time, and it worked. It's going to be a bit before that works again.
Yeah. And that's kind of been the pace of this match, is like, somebody will show something, and it might work the first time. Usually has not worked the second time, period, and then they're on to the next options,
Yep.
This match has evolved so much, just even in this post-reset. Ooh, kind of caught the V-shift back there. Anthony had a little bit of a life deficit, but he's got meter, he's got V-trigger, and he got exactly what he needed to start evening these life totals up. Now
he's ahead.
Slight lead, yeah. Oh yeah, that's such a tough jump arc for Dagger G to deal with. Oh, trying again.
And again.
Yeah, that Dagger
just tried to go for that
approach a few times. Yeah, just jumps. Oh, this is gonna chip for sure.
Round 2.
Okay, but definitely not out of it yet.
Oh, got the shimmy that time. Anthony has not really been biting on shimmies for the most part too. Kind of a rare example of him actually falling for it that time.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Never tech throws. Ooh, too far away for that EX Fireball to combo. Unfortunate for Dagger G.
You know how CFN has all of your stats for like pretty much anything you could ever think of. I think my favorite stat that you can look up for people is how successful they are at throw teching.
Yeah, some of those stats can be wild too. Because I mean, you think about it too. Like some folks, I mean, I think the average is maybe around. I think it was like surprisingly low.
I mean, yeah, your average player is never teching, so that's like 30% at most.
Yeah.
Round 1.
But then, like, also a lot of really good players will just take the throw because they don't want to risk the downside of.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've frequently said that one of the hardest people to beat in Street Fighter V specifically is somebody who just holds down back and never techs throws. Period. Because like you have to figure out like way riskier ways to deal with those people, and your throws aren't going to kill them fast enough to make you a threat, and you generally don't get very good Oki after your forward throws. So.
No, what most people get is like
Anthony is going to put himself on tournament point with that round.
Oh, no punish.
Once again, the Street Fighter 2 Ken busting out for just a brief moment, a cameo appearance within the DPs with no punish. Crouch Fierce winning that anti-air clean that time.
Yep.
Nice crush counter sweep. That's going to get him exactly what he needed. Ticket out of there.
Oh, I don't know about that back throw.
I mean, it kind of gave him the distance he needed, but you know, obviously he doesn't have too good of a situation afterwards. Ooh, nice. Exactly what he needed.
Yeah,
a quick flank.
This is not great.
This is tough for Dagger. Oh, no, that's it. That's it. Good lord. And there it is. Anthony BBQ puts another Quarantine League Season 2 Street Fighter V overall victory in his back pocket there, and a nice 70% chunk of tonight's prize pool, which ended up
70% of like near $160. That is some cash.
I mean, Anthony's been eating pretty good on our Quarantine League Season 2 winnings so far. I mean, across all games on Matcherino, I think we're easily over $2,500 paid out to players.
Oh, nice.
in all 3 of our games across the season so far. And besides that, we have almost $1,000 in total prize pools for our finals in April for Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, and Soul Calibur 6. But tonight's tournament was amazing.
It was amazing.
Had some really, really incredible play from so many players. Love what I'm seeing. That last set alone was worth the price of admission. Myself, speaking for myself.
Yeah, between that grand finals and that set with why am I already forgetting their name?
Nano Devil Trigger and Shaker.
Nano Devil Trigger. That was so sick.
It literally was the same kind of situation as Even Moment 37, and Chun Li looking to chip out. Just throws the super out because why would this not work,
Yep.
And Nano Devil Trigger just having the fingers on deck to parry it. He knew what to do. Had the perfect punish to follow it up with. That was something really cool to see.
And I always enjoy also watching Trusty Penguin do some work. That set with him and Sam B was convincing, and I loved every moment of it.
Yeah, that was really nice. I mean, Trusty Penguin has always been a strong player ever since he hit the scene. A lot of people kind of hit the offline scene pretty green, even if they've played like a lot online. It's just different when you're playing in an offline scene.
Yep.
And not to say that Trusty Penguin hit the scene as a perfect player, but he was already really strong, and he's only gotten stronger. And even just in the last year, he's been really leveling up and getting his game together quite a bit. And he's been shredding brackets. I think he's gotten 1 overall win and a number of top 3 finishes. He came out 3rd place in tonight's tournament. So he's already locked for, I think, 2nd place on our Quarantine League point standings.
And the point standings, they're for seeding in the top 8, right?
Correct. Yeah, the seeding's done based on the overall points. So it's probably pretty safe to say that at this point, Anthony is a lock for 1st seed on that tournament.
Yeah, especially since there was a gold bracket.
Yeah, exactly. So a good number of points were on deck. And so we're going to take the top 8 for each game on points, and they'll be invited to compete in the finals game at the end of the season. But the week before that will be our last chance qualifier, where anybody who's not already qualified to compete in the finals tournament can fight for a 9th place seed that will be granted to the overall winner of that tournament. And hundreds of dollars are on the line already for each game in finals. I think the prize pool alone for Soul Calibur 6 is at $500, and Tekken and Street Fighter 5 are both at over $200 each. So, and if you want to donate directly to those, just hit up our Discord, type an ! Discord if you're not already in our channel. We have the overall links for each event and the finals already set up in our Discord over there. And yeah, it's been an excellent weekend overall for our tournaments. Our Soul Calibur 6 tournament, despite struggling with a little bit of technical difficulties on the stream portion of it, was an incredibly successful event on Friday. Last night for Tekken 7, we had 30 entrants.
Oh, nice.
And, dude, it was, and I mean, and that's not even the most we've had for Tekken 7. Like, Tekken 7 has been rolling out really deep. I think the tournament before that a couple weeks ago, I think they had like 32 or something like that. It's nuts. And I'm really impressed with our Street Fighter V turnout for the last few weeks. Just tons of competition in the bracket. I'm seeing players grow so much with each passing day. It's been really exciting. And then, in the middle of our own season, we got a Street Fighter V patch that changed quite a bit. And there's still, a lot. It's late in the season. There's only one more tournament weekend left after this, and then we're on to last chance qualifiers in the finals. But the bracket for Street Fighter V still has quite a bit of volatility in the overall point standings. Like, somebody could come in here and win 1st, 2nd, maybe even 3rd, And just on that, even if they don't have any other points to their name, could potentially they could still potentially be in, because it's largely been like the same 2 or 3 people getting into the top 3 every time, which is where the real thick of the points are in each bracket. So if you're sitting at home wondering if it's too late to enter, too late to make a name for yourself, yeah, not too late at all. So and if you have any interest in doing so, once again, just !Discord in the chat will get you a link to our stuff. !Matcherino will take you over to our Matcherino page. If you want to support us, you can donate to the finals over there, or you can hit up our Discord. We have Patreon links over there, as well as a PayPal direct donation option. You can also support Battle Lounge and the tournament pools for every game by going to our marketplace. We just put up some new sticker packs and a button pack for folks that want to rep the Battle Lounge logos on whatever can get a sticker stuck on it. Wear the 2-inch Battle Lounge pin. I got the unshielded version right here.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, this has been an excellent event overall. I'm very pleased. And do you want to do any shout outs for your stuff? I know you got uni tournaments going on up there in Seattle. You got like a beginner and intermediate tournament going on.
Yeah, so next week on not Saturday, on Sunday, we're doing an intermediate bracket, which basically means beginners through intermediate players are all allowed to sign up, which I'll go ahead and paste right here in the stream chat for anyone that might be interested. Yeah, I run a lot of beginner. So if you have any interest at all in something with a little bit more degeneracy, definitely check us out. The links to the Discord and all that info are in that Smash GG link that I just put there. And yeah, so like we have an entire like ecosystem made to like raise players from the ground up, because Under Night is a really complicated game, and best way to get people into it is just making them fight a lot of other beginner players. So that's what we try and do.
Perfect. Yeah, I love the concept. You know, we had talked a little bit in the past about getting something going for the Street Fighter scene down here, but it just never quite materialized. So just to see somebody else have that idea as well, and run with it and make it a successful ongoing thing is super cool. And like that's what you need. That's what you want to do to get your game healthy with the player, get a good player base going, develop later competition, and then
exactly it. Without new blood, you won't keep the old blood coming back.
Exactly. Otherwise, you just end up with a bunch of 30-somethings playing the same games with each other in some bar somewhere. I wouldn't know who that could be.
Yeah, who could that be? Certainly wouldn't be us.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure commentating with you, Rurik.
It was lots of fun, Keeper.
Yeah, had a great time. And big shout outs to everybody who joined us for tonight. It was so much fun streaming this tournament with you guys. Yeah, you know, I am always Keeper253. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
And I've been Rurik. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. Have a nice night.